Hello, everyone. It is us, Another World Tabletop, bringing you Chapter 29 of Sanguine Dominion, our Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition Chronicle. I wanted to give you all a little bit of a recap. The latter half of this season is sitting in the aftermath of a series of attacks from the Sabbat. It has come to light that Kyle Strathcona, the former prince of Calgary, had been a sort of triple agent, working for the Sabbat, working for the Camarilla, working for the Anarchs, and anyone in between, only serving his own interest and somehow coming out at least in a position of authority, if not supreme strength. And through negligence and backdoor dealings and subterfuge, the domain had largely become a triple-threated, chaotic mess. Kyle Strathcona has died. Died at the hands of Texas, the constable of former Baron Trevor LePage. The orchestrators of this attack have also been laid low, that being Alexis, the Tremere blood sorcerer and former lover of December. Mario, it's really hard to call him anything but a stalker of Deacon Hill. Alessandra, a confessor, priest, and a very vile man that now sits in the mind of Deacon Hill after a unfortunate diablerie. Now, after allowing the dust to settle in the wake of these conflicts, the attack at Hill Manor, the attack at M3, the magical shop of December, and the capture and subsequent release of Uptown by Moshar, the Black Hand agent. We now sit in a very interesting position. The Coterie knows that there are several locations within the city that have been used as physical and supernatural seals for the Methuselah shard that sits underneath Calgary and Kidu. Now, there are a few things that the Coterie knows. Suncore Tower holds 2 of these seals. The Sabbat are incredibly motivated to destroy these seals and release, and if rumors are to be believed, consume or destroy in Kidu, perhaps control. The Sabbat largely reside in a former, now once again, haven, in the form of a riverboat that sits on the Bow River known as the SS Moye. Deacon Hill and Lupe Escondido have been elected as the barons of our good city, and they have come to terms with that. The conflicts must be resolved before any land is divided, and they rule in tandem. We have presumed a coterie meeting to deal with the Moye. But before we get there, before we decide on location, timing, etc., there is one specific scene that begs to be seen. We are going to zoom in on December. December, can I presume that we are at the interim haven that Lupe has set up for you, or would you be back in your more formal lab at M3?
In the interim haven, and on every possible surface, there are books piled around. It is more of like a library holding zone than a place for people to rest, but that is what is around her. She's grabbing a couple things before she heads out for the week.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there would be another kindred present. That being
Correct.
Modi.
Yes.
Now, December has seen Modi, the newly minted Tremere, in quite a few different settings. You've seen him panicky, violent, on the edge of sanity when hunting for Uptown. You have seen him irreverent as he comes to terms with being the ghoul of another. You have seen him under the thrall of one former Tremere primogen, Christian Lavalley. And in all of these situations, you have never seen Modi work. You have only ever seen him out of his element, having to interact with kindred, having to rationalize his existence in a culture that sort of very actively belittles him. But you see Modi, and he has brought to your interim haven a collection of laptops and tablets and stands for all of these things. He has set himself up in a cozy corner and taken whatever seat you have available for him and has set up a little bit of a workstation. And you see him tic-tacking away. He is taking pictures of the pages of the books that you have provided, and he is doing every single thing possible by scouring the databases of the wider World Wide Web, as well as the esoteric tomes that you have collected over the years, as well as several documents that you can tell have been directly pilfered from the Tremere Chantry in days past. The man is, in really no uncertain terms, a wonderkind when it comes to esoteric knowledge and thaumaturgical prowess. You see him not just taking specific notes and tacking away on his keyboard, but you also see a collection of magical ritual materials. You see him using the exact same knowledge that you have access to. He is using the blood sorcery power scour secrets. He is pulling information literally out of tomes that could not be accessed otherwise. Whereas your magic might be a little bit more free-flowing. Your practice has to do with herbs and this and that and more the soul of magic, the real, the bones of spirituality that comes from blood sorcery. His is pure data and technique and exacting runes and extremely hard lines and sacred geometries that make up these vitae-infused ritual circles. Upon a sort of disc that he has put up on a platform, you see a bone white disc that seems to be made of what appears to be a chalk-like substance that he is taking a painter's brush and dipping his own vitae and painting very specific sigils upon it. He looks up from his work. That permanently tired black hat hacker lived too many nights on Red Bull and gas station hot dogs face looks to you and says, "Okay, I think I might have it."
Already. And she doesn't sound surprised, but instead rightfully impressed.
It's pretty rudimentary. I mean, it's a hell of a lot more about the thickness of your blood and how much control you have over it than any sort of theory. As far as I can tell, keeping out spirits is about the biggest, baddest mojo that you can swing when it comes to protective magic. It's gonna keep out, your jaglings and your gafflings, and on paper it might even keep out an incarna, but who knows with those. But we yeah, we're working with, the biggest padlocks that blood sorcery can sort of bring to bear. So if you want to learn it, I've got all my notes.
I definitely want to learn it, but I don't have time right now. It will be much easier if you are directly involved.
Yeah.
And then those around us can see your value. It's a little bit difficult having you here, Modi, because you were exactly what I was afraid of. For someone else, not you yourself.
Yeah, it's the pyramid, right?
Yes, and what I've picked up from being part of it.
If it's any consolation, I hate that that's where I came from.
Me too. And that should make us, if not friends, family, like Poppins. So let me start over and say, welcome to the Coterie. Come help us out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in for good. Why we got to go soon. I get it, but why does Pothanos, why is he so attached to you?
That is a great question. Pothanos could have taken his freedom and used it liberally against us, and instead he chose to become our friend.
Yeah.
He and I have had some interesting philosophical discussions. I'm sure you have as well.
Yeah.
And I've come to understand, if I want to know something, Pothanos is a great person to talk to. May not be a kind style conversationalist, but he has great words. And I appreciate what he's gone through under the pyramid longer than both of us. Longer than anyone other than a gargoyle could.
I think a lot of it is him not remembering, if I'm honest. I don't know if the passage of time was the same for him.
How could you hold on to any scrap of the past when your flesh is not even flesh? It's stone.
Yeah, I know. I try to get him to open up, but he seems, I don't know. I just like hanging out with him. He thinks I'm funny. We, like I showed him, memes and like how to search stuff on the internet, and like, I showed him like porn and like, fucking kind of stuff.
Why did you? Anyway, we'll circle back to that because we don't have time.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you have developed a relationship with him as well, because
Yeah.
I was worried that if he was only connected to me, he was just moving from one enslavement to another.
Yeah, he's a fighter. Yeah,
Yes.
it's kind of in his blood.
He's also a thinker.
Yeah,
Like us.
he's philosophical, I know, but like, I think it's pretty hard coded into him. Like, I told him, I was like, hey man, do you want to go and like hang out? And we were gonna just chill out on a rooftop one day, and you know, I set up a projector, and we were gonna watch like, you know, Aqua Teen Hunger Force and you know, all those stupid Adult Swim shows and stuff, and I was gonna show him all that, and he
It is an Adult Swim.
it's like cartoons for stupid adults and kids. It's like a sentient French fry. It's whatever. So anyway, I told him, I was
This
like,
is
hey,
educational material.
well, I mean, like, what's the world if not a collection of the media and culture that shapes itself? We're a global community, you know? Like, the first thing I thought of to show him was, like, Monty Python. You know, I was like, maybe this will kind of bridge the gap between us and him, because it's, like, kind of medieval, it's kind of funny. And so I showed him, Holy Grail, and I showed him Life of Brian and stuff like
Oh,
that.
Life
And
of Brian, I like that one.
yeah, it's good, right? And he was like, "Oh yeah, Jesus, I've heard of him." And I was like, "Oh man."
Did he give you the lecture about what it was like? It's very.
Well,
Uh,
well, he told me, he's like, Christianity was a mistake. You know, he was like, there's too many. He's like, faith drives everything, but like, you know, somebody fucked up along the way and told a really big story. And then he asked me a bunch of questions about why he was white. You know, he took a trip to a church, and
That's my favorite
he's
one.
like, this doesn't make any sense. He's like, this happened like, you know, near Egypt and stuff, and like in Israel, and
He's a great conversationalist. This is all wonderful information. I only wish I could source it so I could mm, win some academic arguments.
yeah, ask him about the Crusaders sometime. He was talking about like the Punic Wars and all of that one day after I. Anyway, ask him about the Crusades. He's got some really spicy opinions.
I will.
Yeah.
Are you sorry on the subject of Pothinos?
Yeah.
Was there anything else you wanted to share before I ask you another important question?
No, not really. We can shoot the shit another time. There's stuff to do.
Great, there will be time. How do you protect yourself, Modi, since your embrace?
Oh shit! I keep that fang on me. And then he pulls up his shirt, and he's got like a big ass pistol.
Oh, okay. And you are trained with this weapon.
I've been training with it, yeah. Since it became relevant. Oh, and also I can like turn my blood into acid. You know, I can. I've got the one I have my blood turns, like makes people paralyzed. And I've just recently learned how to boil people from the inside. So that's a good one.
Be careful with that, Modi. Use it only when necessary.
You know, that's why I have the blicky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
of the leg isn't gonna kill somebody. I boil a dude's blood, and that's fucking curtains.
Yes, but only if you're going to die.
Yeah, I'm not a killer. December, I'm not a killer, and I mean that. I'm really not. It's just there's a few things that trip me off. I will protect my friends, and that's the way that it is. You know, if you look like you're in trouble, and fucking Uptown looks like he's in trouble, and if Lupe looks like she's in trouble, I will absolutely, you know, I'll go to work. I'll go to fucking work, but I'm not out there just, you know, boiling people.
Excellent. I only mention it because
Yeah.
I watched someone lose everything using that power. Please do not use it without thinking first. And I'm going to admit it, you are a lot smarter than you look. So I know you can think through options. Okay?
Yeah, I'm a genius.
Just keep you safe, not just us.
Yeah, I'm like actually the smartest one, for sure, by a lot.
Are you done? I'm not discounting this.
No, I'm not. No, I'm like legitimately, like I know, like I score in wild ass percentiles. I'm super awkward about a lot of stuff, but like I took, you know, many university level mathematics courses. I've taken, you know, computer science for many years. I attended you know, Harvard online classes for computer science theory. I'm very good at what I do. I'm incredibly brilliant. It's just it's hard to apply it when all you do is play Fortnite and hang out with a big stone guy and your caretaker is fucking Uptown, you know?
Yes, understood. We'll have some study time in the future. It's easier to do research with someone else also working nearby. On that subject, I have some research I need to do, but also we have a meeting that we need to attend. Will you drive?
Oh. Yeah, what are we taking, the G-Wagon?
What is a G-Wagon? They're all
shit.
car.
No. Come with me. It's crazy.
Okay.
Is it the one with the flame paint job and the spinning rims like you just
Yeah, it is absolutely. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Disgusting.
So smash cut to December standing in front of the car.
Yeah, you're in the garage. He's like, all right, so this is the wagon. You know, I just ride around. It's whatever. It's got TVs in the back. It's got hydraulics, spinners on the side, TVs in the back of the headrests. And check this out. And then he like hits a little app on his phone, and you see like neon hits the underneath the vehicle, and you see like lights turn on the inside. The doors open up. They are absolutely gull wing doors on a G-Wagon. It's frankly ridiculous. It opens up on the back end, and you see like a small grill in the actually in the fucking thing that comes down on a. I don't know what the fuck they're called. I'm being an idiot. Anyway, in the back of it, yeah, a part of a vehicle. Anyway, there's literally like a barbecue that's in there and a small cooler. He's like, I don't get a lot of mileage out of this these days because, you know, I eat select things. But, you know, there's a barbecue.
I will never need that, but you might.
Yeah.
Well, I will ride in this, but I will let you know, after a few years, you will need to get rid of this car.
After a couple of years?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I'll trade up for sure. I've been trying to get on there's a show. I'm trying to bring it back.
Please don't go on a show.
Just, well, someone needs to. I could. Anyway, he's like, you want to hear the sound system? And then he clicks on, and Big Dogs by Hanuman Kind comes on. And he's like, yeah. Yep.
That's certainly a sound. Well,
see the glass shaking from the inside.
If you could adjust the volume a little bit, that would make it slightly more comfortable. But
I can turn it down. And then he shuts off the music.
And it's clear, like, December is annoyed. She's using all of her power not to mention it.
Awesome. Okay, are you ready to go?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
we're meeting at wherever the coterie is meeting at.
Probably Hill Tower.
It's Red Crown Tower.
Red Crown Tower. That's my bad. Yeah.
I swear to God. You have a Google Doc, man.
I do have a Google. Yeah, I have a couple from you, Daryl.
Listen, I've got a problem that I don't intend to do anything about.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have it any other way. So, we'll zoom out from December and Modi.
The only thing that I wanted to add is that the reason that she asked Modi to drive is because she's spending the drive over thinking on the subject of the Haven. Where are the entrances and exits other than the actual, like, land to water? Are there windows? Are there underwater areas that could be opened? Are there life rafts?
So, the SS Moye is a very well documented ship. It is a ship. There are actually several ships that are named the SS Moye all over Western Canada. They are spelled in different sorts of ways. They are different sizes, but to a boat, they are all paddle, steam-powered riverboats. They run on coal, and they are either 2 to 3 stories high. This one in particular is 3 stories high. The top deck has been turned into just a tourist destination. It has been largely cleared off of anything that would be used for anything other than seating or for presentations. A very small stage has been erected on the top in order to have productions and historical reenactments of riverboat shows, etc., etc. The second floor of it is a casino. The casino operates during the summer and is converted into a museum during the winter. It has a dining area, it has all of that, etc., etc. And the bottom level contains the crew quarters and the actual guts of the ship, the steam engine, storage for parts and for cleaning materials. It's where you're going to have your janitor's closet. It's where you're going to have all of those different kinds of things. There are porthole windows all around the second floor. There are porthole windows on the third floor in select locations, and there are. Other than that, the only accesses to this boat at all is the gangplank that comes down and actually leads to the ground, which is a very widened gangplank. This isn't like a single file, everybody. No, this is like a big, well-structured affair. This boat is, it's kept in its location year-round, and more to the point, there is actually a small sublet building that is at the very bottom of it, which is an information center. It's the place where you can get a little bit of a history on the boat when it's not in operations. It's where your guides will be, and it has a little, it's got like a restroom, etc., etc. That is the essential complete layout of the building.
Excellent. Secondary question is if this is possible to know where the surveillance distance begins. As we near that location, at what point are we being observed by those in the Haven?
I would ask for I would definitely ask for a wits and technology.
Wits and technology?
Yeah, 100%. This is a security question.
Can I have Modi assist me on this with his expertise as I think about, this is what I know about the technology that they have.
Modi will add 2 dice.
Input. Okay, great.
As he's tapping, he's driving with one hand, and with the other, he's tapping away at a touch screen that's in the center console. That's about 15 inches too big for the actual center console.
We're gonna need to already use a willpower, but I'm doing it anyway. Worth it. 4
successes.
Yeah.
Okay. You've got about 2 blocks radius of the actual grounds itself. That's about it. You got muted out of nowhere.
You're muted.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No worries.
That is the information that I'm collecting for directly sharing with the Coterie upon arrival for logistics purposes. And like that's December's focus for the journey.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's like it's pretty damn basic surveillance. You're not sure what they've got for supernatural countermeasures or anything like that, but you know for certain that they're rocking at least security cameras with audio in roughly a 2-block radius.
Perfect. And then my final question is, can I have Pothinos meet us at the meeting?
Yeah, for sure. You can text him. He's got a flip phone.
Great. He can just be chilling outside. It's more that after we leave, I want to be able to coordinate. So yes, mission accomplished.
Yeah, for sure. Pothinos texts you back with a, can you please text Deacon Hill if I am allowed to land atop his tower? Thinking emoji.
It's best if you land on the road. is the response. He gets back without checking with Deacon at all. Do not land on the building. But
are you sure? Confused face emoji.
Okay, hang on. And she'll text Deacon. Is it going to be a problem if a gargoyle lands on your helicopter pad? I don't know if there's a helicopter pad there, but she's assuming.
You know there is.
It's not on top of the building. It is adjacent to the building. There is a roof deck. Like, it's a part of his actual, the portion where he lives is the roof. So that would be, there's also the, yeah, the top 3 floors of this building are reserved specifically for his leisure.
Do you think that roof can physically withstand his landing?
It can, really if he can withstand the. I'll give him permission.
He's like twice the weight of Andre the Giant. It's not that bad.
Yeah, can he just go in the carport downstairs? Does he have to be on top of the building where people can see him? He's a massive masquerade breach, and not everyone that works for me knows about Kindred. That's the problem. Like, this is an active working building where regular humans who do not know anything about Kindred are. That's the part of the reason why Deacon is staying here.
If the question is, can this be done more surreptitiously, December will just respond, tell me the best way to get him in.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He has to be inside. All right. Yeah.
Just in the garage is fine.
Yeah, have him down in the garage. He can be down in the carport. I'll pull some of my people away to make sure that they don't see him.
Great. Or this hideous car that I'm in. Did you know they paint flames on cars? And
at that text message, Daryl, I'm going to openly say I'll never forgive Ian for giving that fucking description of my GTO. Because that was without my permission. With all that, you son of a bitch. Because now I'm like, well, we all went through a phase. That's what you received back.
Okay. We'll zoom out, but I would like to let Deacon know that a very short time later, you'll catch on personal security cams that a 9-foot tall gargoyle has swooped into the underground garage.
Yeah, I saw him flying in. That was the other part. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I have so much security. Like, I saw him flying in.
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't have obfuscate.
Yeah,
he has Visceratica, which is a little different. But that's only when he's standing still. 18-foot wingspan. It's closer to 20.
My private airspace. This
ridiculous. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You do notice that he is wearing actual, like, real clothes now, though. For the first time since you've seen him. There is a gigantic leather duster. Still no shirt, but he is wearing a set of equal tone brown pants. And he's sporting what appears to be like a gorget around his neck.
Instruct the non-watchmen, the actual guards people, to steer clear of the garage, as I have some private business happening there. There's basically I'll say someone from my personal actual watch staff will be down there. That's how they know that means, oh, I don't have to be there then.
So we can push this a little bit forward, but it was established a while ago that the Coterie should probably come together in order to discuss, strategize, and plan this assault on the riverboat. So, do we want to kind of fast forward to everyone arriving at Red Crown Tower?
Yes, I will say this, just to fast forward. You are all met by one of my watch people, Anissa. She is about 5'9", a native woman. She has long hair that is pulled back, not in a braid, but just in a ponytail. She dresses rather casually, but one thing you all notice is that she does not carry like a typical pistol holster. It is a hip holster, but it's like a Wild West quick draw holster, and she has a Red Hawk 44 caliber revolver in there, like an actual cowboy, like a stereotypical cowboy gun. And anyone who knows, mostly Uptown, you would probably recognize she probably like does quick draw and is able to shoot very quick, like very fast.
I was also going to say, I see how far into the building I can make it obfuscated before anybody sees me.
Very quickly.
Yes.
Before everyone arrives, Logan is going to contact Deacon.
Logan, what's going on?
Can we meet privately for just a moment? I'm just on the bottom floor.
What do you do? You have an office, and this is downstairs. All right, I'm on my way.
I understand. Logan arrives. He is wearing the shoulder patch, tactical, long sleeve. He's got the Sig Sauer on his side, and he's got a large eye patch over one of his eyes, and a little bit of scarring coming out from the eye patch itself. He's shaved the sides of his head where some more of the damage was done. He's got a little bit of scarring going across one side of his head now. I don't mean to alarm you, but either 3 teens in a trench coat or the largest man that I have ever seen has entered your parking garage.
Yeah, I know he's there. Just pretend you didn't see that. And we'll discuss it later.
He has wings.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is fucking December. I should have just said no. Yeah. It has wings. I live a very weird life, if you haven't been able to tell. As my head of my personal security, I will inform you, but right now, there's business at hand to make sure what happened at the mansion doesn't happen again. Because I don't want to go through that again.
He produces a small flash drive. He says, I'm going to ignore this forget that I
Thank
saw
you.
anything, and there's the backup footage that I deleted.
Yeah, we have a conversation that needs to happen. But for now,
Doesn't need to be right now.
yeah.
Yep.
Go back to your office because
I'm gonna go get
you're
coffee.
you're supposed to be taking it easy,
I am taking it easy. I'm watching cameras
and yet you're down here.
because of what I saw on the cameras.
You know what? Touche. Tell everybody to stay out of the parking garage.
Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. I figured this was hill business, and
Yeah.
you pay me enough, it's fine.
No. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I was considering. But yeah, get back to work.
Yep.
And I appreciate it. You're
Yep.
on it. The next time you see something like that, don't go towards it. Just let me know.
I didn't go towards it.
Yeah.
I was talking to Anissa.
Did she see it?
No.
Okay.
No, I saw it because I am good at my job.
Yeah. Well,
Listen, man.
the both of you would do for a promotion soon.
And then
And with
Logan
that
looks at the
promotion
camera.
comes extra.
Logan looks at the camera and
Yeah.
he says, "You sent me a Google Doc with the security features on your building. And 9-foot tall gargoyles don't just get past. So,
Yeah.
to be frank, I'll notice things like this, just as a heads up."
Yeah, I know. And I had informed someone else that this would be noticed, and they were quite insistent. And now I have to have this conversation. A conversation that honestly we were going to have because of reasons. But like I said, it's a conversation for another time.
Okay. I'm gone.
Thank you, Logan. Go back to your office.
Yes. Deacon, where do you host everyone?
Let's see. 13th floor? No. 17th floor. That's where my private meeting room and my private office are located.
Okay.
The meeting room specifically, anyone who has a cell phone would notice that it kind of loses signal as soon as they step inside if they aren't me.
Perfect.
At some point, you get a text from Uptown saying, "I'm on floor 14. Where are we meeting?"
Would my ward have allowed this?
Yeah, because wards only really keep rules is written. Wards keep
Okay.
out NPCs and mortals. So
Okay.
unfortunately, Uptown would probably see the ones that you have and be like, "That's cute," and then be able to bypass them fairly easily. That's rules is written. Rules is written.
Oh no, because
Yeah.
the ward was put in place by someone who does not practice blood sorcery, i.e. Deacon. The fact that he was able to do it himself
Yep.
is just him figuring it out.
Good research. That's what that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
He copied and pasted and figured it out. Just like, no, this is math. I figured that.
It's Batman learning magical pressure points in order to disable mages. Yes, I get it.
What Tibetan monks? What are you talking about?
Yeah, whatever you,
Everything's
man.
Tibetan
Yeah, everything's Tibetan monks, dude. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I learned this. How did you beat Darkseid? I learned a technique from Tibetan monks that
Yeah.
works on any living being ever.
Any living being, even avatars of gods outside of time and space. We're getting off topic.
Yeah.
So
I show up to the 17th floor
Yeah.
after you text me that.
You're on the 14th floor, you said?
Yep.
Oh, that's where my real estate offices are. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then it's not 14th floor. You get, I see a bunch of real estate offices. Am I in the wrong spot? That's the text message.
Yeah. It's like, you're on the 14th floor. We're 3 floors up.
Gotcha.
There, in the boardroom, is Lupe. Lupe, did you bring Isaiah?
Of course.
Okay. Sharmi, or December, you obviously brought Modi. He's here with you. Texas, I presume you were riding alone, largely, which means that you were riding with Longtooth.
Yeah, more than likely.
Oh, I would bring my constable as well. I'd bring Trevor.
You bring Trev? Okay. That is the bulk of the Kindred that actually show up to a meeting like this. It's not the entire domain. It doesn't need to be an entire domain meeting, but it is a large amount of the Kindred within the city.
It is a large enough table and enough seat. Like it's like when a law firm, like the partners of a law firm actually show up to the main building, so they have that place set aside, but they never usually show up. This is that room with the just gigantic table, except it's also doubling as a Faraday cage because I don't want anyone receiving or giving out text messages.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Longtooth slumps into a seat. He looks around. What's with the new digs?
I run a business. This is where my business is done.
Okay, all right. No, I get that, but that'd be like I run, I sell beer, and then like I invite you to like the Budweiser plant, like the biggest place ever, kind of situation, or like, oh yeah, no, I have a loan center, and then I bring you to like the Bank of America building. This is just ostentatious. That's all I'm saying. Big place.
Thank you, Longtooth. I asked. So, who else is here?
Uptown walks in, looks around, takes a seat, puts his feet up on the table, nods.
That's it? Like he openly says that's it?
Oh, sorry, I gotta get this out of the way right now. Fuck you.
There it is.
Just gotta set the tone for our relationship now that you're a Baron going forward.
I prefer chairman.
All right, chairman. Fuck you.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it right.
Trev
Is
looks
Lupe
to
here
you.
too?
Yeah, Lupe, Trevor, and Isaiah do show up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I look over to Lupe and I say, "I'm so sorry I have to do this to you as well. Fuck you. How's it going tonight, Baron?"
It's going well. It's going well. She looks to Trevor and Isaiah.
Yeah, he said it to me too. It's not you.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's quite all right.
Yeah, it's a whole Anarch revolution thing. Like, I get it, you're in a position of authority, but like, you hold it at the express permission of everybody else. You're not a prince. Like, just gotta let you know how it is, what it's gonna be.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
expect
being a
nothing
prince
less
would have
from
been
you.
easier.
Being prince would have been easier.
Bigger target on your back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone in this room is invested in your success in a real tangible way and not a please don't kill me with the overwhelming political authority you have kind of way, like a prince does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I said it's a lot easier being a prince. A lot easier to just go, murder them. I don't like them. Here, I can't do that. You take that out of my hand. I would never do that. Would I? No.
It sure is easy to be jackbooted. I get it. Like,
trust me, I feel that evil welling up in me every single day, and that was from before I was a Kindred. That was just when I made my first million. Of course, that was all a legal tender, but still.
Where's the rest of the squad? Are they coming in shortly? Pretty sure
We're
Modi
here.
coming
We've
in
been here the entire time.
Oh yeah, you are here. Good. Okay. Was I
December.
last?
No, you were probably first. You were just wandering around the building.
Yeah, sure was.
December, we really have to talk about Parthenos. He's
Okay.
he's a flying masquerade breach.
That's why I asked about the roof. If you didn't
He would have been
want to mention it.
The roof would have been a problem anyway. But once you approach this
Deacon,
building,
how
I
tall
can.
is this building?
Is
Why?
it the tallest building around?
It's not just that. I also have a few
There it is.
blocks wired with cameras. Like, I can see him flying in. I saw all of you arriving about a mile away.
We could just call him a drone. Right?
You know, I keep trying to get those, and I keep getting blocked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There are a bunch of them around, actually. Someone's using them. A lot.
Oh, not that type of drone. The military kind. But you moved to Canada, suddenly you can't get an
Yeah, it's
explosive
Canada.
drone.
We got Predator drones
Yeah,
sold
I-
at fucking Walmart.
Yeah, listen, my sire sold me on coming here, and I thought, yeah.
So you think people are looking at your roof? However many stories up? It's okay. Next meeting
thought-
we can have at Wolf's Den, and Parthenos can hang out on the roof there.
I thought living in the middle of nowhere, no one was looking at me at all, and it turned out that there was a bunch of bodies buried underneath it and a freaking evil thing underneath my goddamn house. Nowadays, I'm pretty much taking into consideration everything.
What do we all come here for?
We're planning
Some
the next stage.
bullshit.
Oh, are we sinking the boat?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Because
Preferably.
otherwise they're gonna get into Suncore and finish
Yeah.
what they're
Oh yeah, I
trying to do
told
very quickly.
I told you that December, but just for everyone else in the room, I found the last two altars. Whatever that is that the right word, December?
Yes, the place where we found Strathcona the first time, that was one of 5
Yeah.
locations of its ilk. 3 of
There's
them
a-
have been destroyed. The veil is in there now.
Oh.
2 of them still remain within that tower.
Yeah.
Destruction of all of them is the Sabat's goal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I talked to the other half of Enkidu in the basement of the Suncore building, because that's where the other altar is.
I'm sorry, you did what?
Yeah, I talked to him.
That you all still get surprised when he says stuff like this.
How
He just
long
has
have you
his
been
own.
How long have
Oh,
you
this
been
w-
holding on to this information for?
Oh, this was like after the Baron election. Like it hasn't been long at all. I told Modi to take me to the place where he was turned into a Kindred, and turns out that's where it was in the basement.
That is where it was, yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Hold on.
yeah,
Modi, darling,
Yeah,
were you in the labyrinth?
I think so.
yeah, he was. Yeah, that place
Okay.
made the hair on the back of my neck stand up in a real tangible supernatural bullshit kind of way.
Yeah, if you don't know where you're going, you'll never leave. You got lucky.
Well, I think it's just the door, if I'm honest. Like, I think
Also-
that's sort of like where it's like that's the way in.
Also, Deacon, don't lecture me
Good.
about that. You can't find a place that can't be found without getting good and lost first. Thank you very much.
I can find it. I know where all the entrances are.
Must be nice. Anyways. Yeah, I
Wait,
talked to
are
the
we
other half.
talking about
Not
a
how
boat?
those work.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Uptown.
Yeah, so there is one in there. And I talked to the other half or part or whatever it is. He said he was something along the lines of, Lupe, he's tired of your bullshit. Yeah, for pissing around and the shit that he's got going on, sending somebody in there. Something like that.
What?
Yeah. Who'd you send in there?
In where?
Wherever he is, I guess. He said
I
whoever's
didn't-
in. He said whoever's in there is a piss poor imitation of a blood sorcerer. I think those were his exact words. And what they're doing is.
It's Liam. It's Liam. Liam is with him.
Okay, that checks out. Yeah, he said that Liam's a piss poor imitation of a blood sorcerer, and that what he's doing isn't actually fixing the problem. So, do with
No,
that
but
what
he
you
is
will.
buying us time by doing what he's doing. That I'm looking into. I spoke to Liam briefly, in fact. However, he is not quite sure where he is. And though he could leave, if he leaves, whatever is holding with whatever he did might not hold. So he is staying for the moment.
Okay. Whatever part of Annie that's in there was not convinced that what he was doing was in any way meaningful. Do it that way you will.
Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, and
He
the
seemed to
Sabbat of
have
the...
Sorry, he seemed to have an idea of that when I spoke to him, but
Okay.
he didn't do nothing either. Something was done, and it
Yep.
might be holding things at bay, which is
Okay.
why I'm having him stay.
Yep.
I don't want to take that risk right now until we can figure out where this underground tree chamber is.
Yeah, whatever piece of any that's left down there wants to stay down there. It doesn't want to be released. And it told me that the Sabbat is destroying the altars, and that is what's releasing it.
But they don't want to release it. They're destroying the altars for another reason. Or at least that's the impression that I'm getting at this time. That there's a little bit more to it than just destroy, release. It might be similar to what we're trying to do.
Trevor gives a nod at that and says, yeah, their MO is to eat their elders. That's what it is. They eat
One
their
of them
elders.
wants to eat that thing?
Of course they do.
Not one, a bunch.
Ugh.
They're all about collectivity.
Well, it would make sense. They were running that exact scheme on Strathcona.
Correct.
I suppose.
It would be more effective in this one.
Did you see anything else while you were down there? Or was it just like a direct door?
Oh, well, yeah, like Modi took me down there, and then it was like a door into an antechamber. And then it was like, if I walked through one door, I came out another door that didn't match.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
you only read it, and you only read into Enkidu there, correct?
As far as I know, yeah. Right. In the room where Modi. Okay. I guess I can actually we can just tell the truth about this now. Hey, Modi.
I'm Tremere.
Yeah, he turned himself with blood that happened to be in there. Blood he thought was Kyle Strathcona's. That's why I didn't tell you earlier, Deacon, because we thought he might be a Ventru. But anyways, we'll come. Yeah, that's small potatoes at this point.
Yeah, I'm terrified of you.
Yeah. Anyways, we were in the room, obfuscated, and when I looked up at the ceiling, it was the exact same as the room all the way up at the top of the Suncore building. It was those weird vine thingies coiling around. And the altar had a whole bunch of Kindred Vitae in it, and mixed kinds. Like, it wasn't just one Kindred's blood in there. It was a whole bunch.
So you blood sorceried your way to becoming a Kindred. That's impressive.
Thanks.
Yeah, he had this whole, system that was, slowly pumping the blood out of his own body and then the Kindred blood into his body.
Yeah.
It's honestly kind of, he was equal parts terrifying and impressive. No. But yeah, that's about the gist of what I got out of there. Yeah, the other half is annoyed and wants to keep sleeping, I think. So,
That half is not that much different than the half we met. Just a little crankier, I think.
mm-hmm.
Has anybody else been
Well,
getting impressions of a recurring theme of a tree growing out of a man?
No, but I did
believe-
notice, I will say, when I was talking to this piece of any, I was just shooting so incredibly straight with it, and I didn't have any problems. Like, I know y'all have, like, talked about how belligerent and, like, kind of, like, overbearing and shitty it can be. It didn't do that with me. And it's because I was just brutally honest with it, I think, for what it's worth.
I think he doesn't like sorcerers. Modi. says.
Yeah, but it was
He
the
doesn't
blood
like-
issue for me.
He doesn't like
Very
sharing
good.
by
It would make sense that he doesn't like sorcerers. Yeah, because he didn't even he barely acknowledged that Modi was even there with me.
All right.
That could just be due to youth, but
It's not. It's specifically due to our clan and our power.
it's a clan thing. Okay, that'd make
Yeah.
I
sense.
also
This
spoke to the forces that it controls.
Yeah, that's what it was mad about too. It said that you were rooting around inside it, and it was like, don't do that.
Wow. You don't really get to pick where you go when you go.
Maybe the going is the problem.
Well, I haven't tried since then, so.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like
okay.
that might be a you get to do it once thing.
Not necessarily. But also not necessary.
All right.
So,
All right, Bo.
So
That's my stuff about the whole like wider problem, but like yeah, we're
Right.
getting a little off topic.
A
Sorry,
little
who
bit.
was talking?
Longtooth. So
Oh yeah, Longtooth. What do you
it's
got?
it's a little awkward. I've been watching Suncor since me and Tex took off from there the one night. With the you guys were talking about the big tentacle monster and all that, right?
Yeah, the
Spent
one
a-
in the labyrinth.
Yeah, I spent a non-insignificant amount of time there. As far as I can tell, in the past maybe 6 hours or so, there's been an increase in drone traffic. The foot traffic has come to a near stop, and even at night, the vehicle traffic is lowering. I think somebody is pulling strings in order to clear things out around Suncor.
Right.
And to be completely honest, if we hit the the Moyer tonight, I think that's when they're going to hit Suncor. I don't think they'll have everybody there.
That's
you're
smart.
suggesting a dual force?
I'm suggesting we have to.
Yeah.
I think that they know too much about our people. I keep things, that's why I get along with Tex so much. I keep things pretty close to my chest when it comes to, my people. I got some people that I care about that aren't you guys. And I got a real fucking scary note the other day saying that they think they're being followed. And they're a security expert. They would know. So, their digital footprints being tracked. And they think they found what was left of a tracker on their SUV. And so, I mean, just to be blunt, if they know where my people are, they know where your people are. And that means yours, Lupe.
I think Lupe looks to Isaiah.
Yeah, I should go, right?
Go check.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. And Isaiah turns on a heel and leaves the building.
Hey, Ekin.
Mm-hmm.
What's the possibility these drone people are the ones that were guarding the house in the cul-de-sac?
Very high.
Yeah, because they weren't Kindred, right?
No, they were something else. They knew who I was. They knew stuff about me that happened when I was a child that no one should know about. They knew you. I believe they knew you.
Yeah. They knew me and I'm zeroed.
How much Aaron, I can't remember. How much information did I get? Like, I know I hit a wall and basically it was just like all of this led literally to nowhere. But I cannot remember the exact information. It's been a full season.
So the information that you received about the syndicate was that there was a massive glut of corporations, shells, resource management organizations, slush funds, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It was such a massive amount of money that was all tied up in the oil and gas industry within Alberta. It was, but it was being used to ship things. You've laundered enough money, to be blunt, to understand that these manifests didn't make any sense. Like, you don't change the air conditioning units in a building 4 times in a year. You don't write invoices for things that never actually arrived, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you kept following that trail, and it was just cyclical, and it was money feeding into a big Ouroboros of financial crime, to be completely honest. And then you hit that wall, that incredibly hard wall of it all fucking disappears, and in a way that does not make sense. It got to the point where you recognized that it wasn't just coincidental, it needed to be supernatural.
Right.
There's no way that mortal organizations wouldn't have noticed. There was a couple of paths of cash that you recognized that it was just like, oh, this was put into R&D in the tech sector. You're like, oh, these are making superconductors here in Canada. That was never on record. There was performance reviews of these semiconductors that were talking about like revolutionary leaps and growth within the sector that turned into literally nothing. You're like, news outlets would have caught this, yada yada, and then it all just disappeared. And then you lost a lot of the information that you found.
Any that I didn't physically write down.
You didn't delete it. You didn't anything like that. Anything you didn't physically take a note on. And unfortunately enough, some of your physical notes disappeared. You were like, oh.
That's the key part.
You're like, oh, okay, this isn't right.
So, Uptown. This reminds me of just how much bullshit we go through, that this was one of the things I had to put to the side. Yeah, basically those were magic special agents from what I can tell, because I researched it. I deep dived those motherfuckers. Everything was just a shell game that led in a circle, and eventually even the information that I wrote down in goddamn pencils disappeared.
What?
Like, the information I searched for them disappeared, and notes that I personally took in a notepad disappeared because something somewhere didn't want that information out. So that the only way that whatever they were doing, it has to be mystical in some way.
Well, that would explain how they were able to know about you and me.
I can't remember. Did they give the name the Syndicate? Or was that the name that I found?
You were made aware one way or another that it was known as the Syndicate, yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that
actually, if I'm not mistaken, it was Obi that gave you the information.
Yeah, I think so.
It was either Obi or the agent that messed
Yeah.
up and told me a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
It was a combination of several.
Because they asked me if I was Syndicate, remember?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
They revealed themselves to Lupe because they didn't know Lupe off the bat.
Yeah, so whatever the fuck the Syndicate is, they weren't Kindred. They were people. And apparently they have power to fully disappear. And not just off the internet, even from the fucking shit you wrote down about them. Only reason I remember this much is because I'm me.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's more likely for these drones? Is it being the Syndicate keeping an eye out, or is it the Sabbat keeping an eye out?
I mean, I have people in both the government and the law enforcement. I heard not a single ounce of, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron, I haven't heard word one about drones overlooking the city.
So this is a supernatural.
It's either you haven't heard anything. You do know about the drones. You've been notified about the drones, but
yes.
When it's looked into, it seems to be that the airspace around Suncor Tower is publicly available for aerobatics, drone usage. It is a public building that people can just fly their drones and film all they want. It's some odd legislature that seems to have been pushed through in the past few years.
I looked to Trevor. Did you hear anything about this in the public sector?
That's not my lane, if I'm honest. That would have been Lydia.
Follow me for a second. They all disappeared the night a piece of Enkidu came alive. They were doing their damnedest to watch the house, and they told us point blank, we're not going to stop you from going in, but we prefer it if you didn't. Then a piece of Enkidu gets out. Then we find out that apparently another portion of Enkidu is underneath Suncourt via Uptown, and now suddenly drones are there. They just picked up from the neighborhood and moved elsewhere.
Oh, he wasn't there physically. It was more of like he talked to me.
The essence. Well, it's more so the essence because that was just a piece anyway.
Well, and that's what
Yeah.
That wasn't him.
Is.
It was just a potion.
Modi kicks in. He's like, "That's where the gate is. That's the way in."
Is it?
Who knows if they know where all the other ones? I mean, Deacon, you're the first one I've heard that says there's anything other than the weird little pocket that I was in. So, if they only know that the Suncor Tower is the door in, then who fucking knows?
Well, the neighborhood was also one of the doors in. And I produced that. I always have the list of addresses on me. Each of these
From
is
when
a
we
way
marked
in.
it out.
Yes, each of these is a way out. Way in, at least.
Well, who the
to
fuck
that.
says that they stopped watching the neighborhood? Who said they stopped watching the cul-de-sac? They just moved out.
Yeah, they just moved out.
Something.
Well,
when I say
suppose-
they stopped watching physically with their agents there, they were
Yeah.
kind of compromised.
We have a whole bunch. Well, we now have two supernatural factions that may or may not be interested in this doorway. How do we know they haven't reached out to each other? How do we know they aren't working together? If we go to sink the boat and also to Suncor, how do we know that we're not going to have both show up to both, or one to one and one to the other?
One thing I can say is that somebody who was intimately involved in the Sabbat's plans didn't have any mention of them in terms of next steps. If I spend some time nearby, a few minutes, I might be able to get a little bit of information on the recent happenings in the area. Maybe I should be part of the group going towards Suncor to
Makes sense.
identify exactly what is going on there. While
I mean, if we
those
want to
of us-
really keep it secret, I haven't done it. It's one of those weird things where I haven't done it, but I know I can. If we can get into the labyrinth, I can lead us there.
Lead us.
I can lead. I know the ways.
but we
I can
don't
pretty
have-
much get anywhere in the city via the labyrinth if I wanted to.
How?
I told you, Uptown.
But what value is it us going into there now?
Well, if they don't see us coming, they won't be able to do anything to stop us. That's just something I'm putting on the table. That's all that is.
They being who? Do you mean the magic people or the ones who can watch us at all times via Texas?
Yes. But that also doesn't mean Texas doesn't have to come with us. Ah, fuck. Why the hell is Texas in here?
This is the coterie meeting.
What? What are you guys talking about?
You want?
Hello?
Okay. Let's put all our cards on the table here. We need somebody to sink the boat no matter what. We got to destroy that. We got to root the Sabbat out. We got to drive them out of their hidey hole. And I think, Texas, you're the guy for that, being completely honest.
That starts the clock.
I mean, I don't know why we're even mincing words here. Uptown, you
Yeah.
and me
Uh-huh.
and Texas already took down a fucking Archon and sieged a building, and the only casualty was you.
Yeah, and I got fucking nuclear obfuscate now. I can get us all in unseen.
So, you know,
Oh. I've been meaning to talk to you. And I look at Trevor. I need you to get something for me.
okay.
And it's something that only you can get.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it? Or is it like...
I write it down and
Okay.
pass it to him.
He takes it. What's it say?
The pistol. Yeah, the pistol that Hardestat mentioned, that Trevor specifically would be the one to have to reach through time to get.
What the hell? Why
He mentioned
this?
it was.
Personal curiosity. I'll do it, but...
I don't mention it out loud again because Texas is in the room. I just write another note. And it says, one of the voices in my head.
I mean, consider it done.
I
Aaron,
appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
just out of curiosity, rules-wise, I have telepathy. Auspex 5. It doesn't say that I can't... It doesn't say how many people I can use it on.
Okay.
How many people can I use it on?
It's a rouse check each time, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, as many as you like, but you have to make a rouse check for each time.
Hey, Deacon. I find myself very thirsty all of a sudden. Do you mind? I can do a thing.
Okay, wait. What does that have to do? Do you need me to get you some?
I do it to Deacon. No. I do it to Deacon first. You feel Uptown's consciousness sliding up the base of your skull. Do you resist?
I look at you and I say, at least you warned me this time.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't warn me the next time, it'll be a different conversation.
Yeah, sure. And then you start hearing Uptown's voice in your head, clear as day. So, if we're worried about talking out loud, I can do this, but it's going to cost me a whole bunch of blood.
In my head, I say,
December?
December, while this conversation is happening, gets up and grabs Texas by the hand and says, I need to talk to you for a minute, and walks him out into the hallway. And as she does, she looks over her shoulder at Modi and makes eye contact and attempts to share the senses if he will allow her.
Aaron, you're
Are you
muted.
muted?
You're muted.
He does, absolutely.
Great. So December can be in the hallway talking to Texas while Modi's inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I guess that solves the problem. Fuck.
you do a lot of leaping without looking, don't you?
Me?
I say
that's
out loud.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. That's what I do.
How have you made it through the 80s is beyond me.
Well, it's because I'm just that good. Everybody looks at me and they go, oh man, this guy's fucking way out to lunch. And then they're always shocked when I'm good at what I do. Like,
Oh, I don't disparage you that. I know you're good at what you do.
uh-huh.
But the amount of risk to reward, eventually it will bite you in the ass. And I don't want to be there when it happens.
Mhm,
Because
mhm.
I'll probably have to save you, and then I'll have to hear a fuck you right at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know how many Malkavians of Ventru have done that throughout all of time?
A lot, but most Ventru wouldn't actually tell you that.
Yeah. Anyways, so Longtooth, you, me, Texas. We're going in the boat, and we're making a fucking mess. Oh wait, Longtooth, are you good? Are you good swimmer?
No.
We don't breathe. We don't really have to swim.
Yeah,
We just
like
gotta
I'm
walk.
not, but it doesn't really
anyone-
matter.
Above table, has anyone filled Longtooth in on the Texas issue?
No.
Oh
don't think
no!
so.
No. This is I think this is actually
Mhm.
him asking me about my building is the first time I've ever actually spoken to Longtooth. I usually just ignore the fact that he's there.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Longtooth. Texas is out in the hallway because he's got some kind of fucking mark on him that people can listen through.
No, I knew he had
So-
weird mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Sabat and Enkidu listen to what's happening to him through it, so you might want to be very conscious of what you say to Texas moving forward. Unfortunately, until we can fix it.
I mostly just like watch him sleep, and like we drink beer together, so it's been pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. If you're,
Don't tell him.
yeah.
Don't tell him.
So
No, because if he knows, then they'll know.
yeah.
It's literally for everybody's safety, including Texas's.
So
Well, here's what I was thinking, Longtooth. While he's out in the hallway,
yeah.
I can give you webbed hands and feet, like flippers,
Why?
and then you can swim underneath the boat and put something underneath there, or punch holes or something.
I can just like walk on the bottom.
Sure, that works too.
Like, I think we're just we're getting a little granular with it. Like I can just walk
Yeah,
on the bottom and then like climb up to it. I can also jump real high, like in the water. Like I
Oh,
can
with your
swim.
stuff.
I'm just not like the world's strongest swimmer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like
Okay.
and being invisible is probably gonna be better than
Yeah,
like swimming
yes.
fast.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, wait, do we have any of that C4 left over?
Also, I'm pretty. I don't want to like have webbed hands and feet.
Yeah. Oh no, you're so right. I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
can't believe I said that.
Yeah, idiot.
Fuck.
Stupid.
Sorry.
What is the C4 for?
Oh, it's
Say that
just
3 times fast.
to put on the bottom of the boat.
Why do we have to wait? Hold on. Why are we going to explosives?
Because it's the Sabat.
That is a huge
No.
attention
Yeah.
taker one.
Yeah.
And we just established there's more than Sabat eyes on this.
Shit.
We-
Okay.
Is there-
Didn't you work in intelligence? Isn't subtlety supposed to be your specialty?
Well, sometimes. Sometimes you gotta blow
Fire.
shit up. Anyways,
We need subtlety.
Like fire.
I need subtlety.
There's also
Okay.
the fact of fire.
It's a boat. Like, just pull up the
Also
gangplank
that.
and like light it on fire. There's gonna be some rats that like scurry out from it, but that's what Texas is for.
Yes, that's the plan.
Perfect.
Like he's our Jack
That was-
Russell Terrier.
That was the idea I was getting behind. It's just these are the granular specifics that we don't want them to hear.
Yes.
Right.
And there's only so many construction calls I can make to cover the fact that shit's getting blown up.
Oh, okay, okay. So stay with me here. Stay with me here. There's a cat in my face. Stay with me here.
The fuck? Who let the cat?
I know. I'm sorry. I bring it in. Okay. So, we tell Texas that he's going to Suncourt. And then Texas goes to, and then I write on a note my Texas stationery that I had made, and
oh my god.
I give him the note that says you're actually going to the boat with me, and then and then I'll say, shut up, don't ask questions, you're just coming with me.
Here's the thing: we don't tell him where he's going at all.
Oh,
Because
put a bag over his head. And then
We'll
and then he
go
doesn't know
along
where,
with
and then he doesn't know where he's going.
No. Here's the best plan. We tell him he's going with me, and then they'll have no idea where he's going.
How are you not in on Baghead?
Because he'll attack the person who tried to put the bag on his head.
Yeah,
I'd ask
that's
him
exactly
first.
it.
Consent.
He would still attack you.
Yeah, no, he's never gonna go for that.
He's not gonna go.
I would attack you.
Yeah.
You're gonna because
No,
I put a bag over his head.
Okay. So
Y'all never had a
leader.
bag over your head. I feel like
I
y'all-
have had a bag over my head. It was LaValle.
Doesn't help my
So
point.
The next
Yeah,
time that
you
happens
having
to
it
me, I'm
actually
gonna
makes
shoot
me sound
somebody.
crazy. Yep. No. Okay,
Yeah.
I hear it now. No, I hear it now.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, here's what we do. We tell Texas that he's with me, and we don't tell him where we're going because nobody's going to predict where I'm going.
Why?
Think about it for a second, Longtooth.
Because you're invisible?
No, because nobody in the history of my entire existence in this domain has been able to tell me what to do successfully.
Yeah, but they've been able to know where you go. I know where you go. This is not a secret.
Yeah. But we're asking an enemy who's the least predictable in this room right now. Who's the least
Who's-
predictable?
The least predictable?
Yeah. I think you're close second, Lupe.
You mean other than yourself?
Yeah.
Or she looks at Modi?
Modi looks to Lupe.
Mhm.
Uptown can make people look like other people.
Sure can.
What if we oops all Texas? I'm not
Honestly,
crazy.
don't
I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy. I don't fucking hate that.
I love it. I can change back after, right?
Yeah, you sure can.
Okay.
We're all about to look
Yeah.
so much better.
Yeah.
Look here, you little bitch.
Sorry.
I will throw you off the top.
I said
of this
sorry.
building.
Deacon, settle down. He had a good idea.
Hey,
Let him
that's
make
my
a joke.
subject. Be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Wait, who is this guy?
This
I'm-
is Modi.
I'm Modi.
Yeah, this is my ghoul.
No,
Oh, I thought I've been talking
Wow.
to Longtooth this entire time.
no.
no.
Longtooth talks like this. Modi talks like, yes, ma'am.
Also, you've met Longtooth. Start,
Yeah.
start giving a damn about the people
Well,
around you.
actually,
It's
Longtooth, will
better
it
for a
work on
Baron
you?
to do that.
No, but I can turn invisible. We've crossed that bridge.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah.
Mr.
Lucy-
Hill, I'm Modi.
Oh, you're the one who I almost shot in the face that one time.
I was, I'm the one that you almost shot in the face.
Yeah, that used to happen a lot.
Remember, we
I remember
adopted
you
him
now. We.
collectively as a coterie.
Yeah,
He's
you
been
used-
around this whole time.
I've been around
You
this
used to
whole
work-
Yes.
time
He used to work for LaValle.
since
dude.
LaValle. Yeah.
I don't think you guys realize how little time I actually spend with you all.
No, yeah, okay.
I'm
But
Lupe's now.
He's driving people to meetings. Like, you don't know
Yeah,
he's there. I do just sorry. I just want to cut in because Lupe's phone is blowing up with just some information that I want to make sure you all have for this discussion, which is
Yeah.
on the boat. There were 3 days ago, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, 3 nights ago, there were 10 Sabbat on the ship. It is covered in wards against kindred, spirits, ghouls, humans. At least a 1 mile radius around that area, you are instantly in danger. You need to start preparing further out. You cannot go directly to the boat and start walking around unless you want to catch fire and burn. There's extensive magics on this place. You're gonna have to work smoother.
I will inform them of everything that December knows.
Got it. Molotov cocktails.
I'm glad
I
I'm
can
not on
source
Team
that.
Boat.
But like, doesn't it make sense? Shouldn't we all be Texas?
No, I don't hate that.
Maybe not
Sure.
for this particular mission.
Some of y'all can go that way.
But like, then they won't be able to tell where Texas is. Like, there will be so many of us.
Well, but they have the
Well,
mark on him.
They still have the mark
But the
on him.
mark is only on the original.
But we'll shape the mark.
No, it's the mystic connection. That's the thing.
What, they can
right?
tell where he is? Just everybody shut up and go. Like, if we all shut up and we just
Yeah.
go to wherever we're going and we're all Texas, then Texas won't be able to see or anything. Like, what's going on?
No, it's not. That's not how that works.
No. Okay.
Imagine the mark is a microphone that cannot be removed at present. That is always on.
Okay, so, like, what? We all just, like, blare Knuck If You Buck at, like, fucking 100 decibels, like, the whole time? And, like, to wherever we're going, and then they can't hear shit.
Or just don't talk about the details while you're
Yeah.
en route.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I think Longtooth and I just grab Texas when we leave here, and then we head straight for the boat. I can make myself. Well, I can be invisible, and Longtooth can be invisible.
Why don't we...
And then-
hold on.
We
hear
need to
me
get
out.
this mark on Texas. This is getting so complicated.
Yeah, it's getting
We
real
need to
fucking
come out.
annoying, I gotta say.
Well, and Kitu's kind of the guy. What if we had Pothanos airdrop him in?
I love that.
Yeah,
Like, if we had him
Pothanos
drop
could-
him onto the boat, like...
are the wards on the entrance? Is an airdrop possible?
Yeah. Does December know the answer to that? That could be texted.
December knows the answer to that because you can't have wards above an entire structure. Like, they need to be over doorways and at certain points. They usually have around a 3-foot radius. If you drop someone in the middle of a location, sure, if he tried to, like, you know, run off of the boat or go through a window, there might be wards. But, like, if he's already in the shit, he's already in the shit.
Yep. I got Protean. I can slow fall just fine. Longtooth, can you drop?
No.
Well, if
No.
Pothanos gets close enough, then you could leave.
I'm just hitting it from the bottom. That was the plan.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah,
Right?
no,
Like, I'm digging
that.
in through the bottom and starting to fire.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that was the
Okay.
plan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep doing that. I don't want to be in the air.
Hate to break up the planning. Can we do a human break real quick?
Yeah. Folks at home, wonderful folks at home, Longtooth here, go piss girl. So we'll be back. We'll be back in 10 minutes, folks. Stay tuned. We'll do the thing. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your cousin, tell your local congressperson, etc., etc., etc. Tell your dog that we love them. We're going to be on a human break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Goodbye. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It is us. I hope you told your dog that we love them. We resume negotiations and planning in the 17th floor of Red Crown Tower, the new haven of Deacon Hill. I think we've come to a large consensus that two groups are going to be heading out this evening. One of them is heading for the Suncore building, and one is heading for the SS Moye. I believe that the group that is heading for the SS Moye will be as follows. That will be Texas, Longtooth, Uptown, and Pothinos. Is that correct? Am I missing anyone? And yeah, and that's it.
I don't think so.
And then heading to Suncore Tower, I believe, will be Deacon, December, Lupe, and Trevor.
Where's Modi going?
Where's Modi going? Modi is undecided. He's sort of looking around.
December does say to him that she's worried about his safety if he goes to the boat, because of how she was warned by Alexis of the dangers of assaulting that place. And they've had time to prepare because I think technically they know we had this conversation.
So,
I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but they know we're plotting something.
well, I've been to Suncore, and I know what's in the basement. You know, I'm sort of prepared for that, but, and I know you said not to do this, December, too much. Specifically, you said this earlier today, but I do have, I can boil people from the inside.
Uptown looks shocked. What the fuck?
Oh.
Modi? When the fuck did you figure that out?
So maybe I can boil people?
Say less.
Yeah.
If Sabat show up, boil them.
Well, like, should I go to the Suncore? Because, like, if it's vampires, it's not as good. If it's people, like what Deacon was saying, like they're people, but not like they're people.
Yeah.
It's pretty well curtains on them. Like, that's it. It's game over.
I mean, if they have magic, but still, I take your meaning.
Well, it's like I turned the brain into a seafood boil, and that's it. That's all she wrote.
And that power comes
Yeah.
at great cost to you as well, Modi.
Yeah, but like,
Don't forget.
But if someone's gonna die, right? Like, it's
Modi,
Yeah, that's a
good-
it's
Modi,
a
you
last
got the
resort.
thing I gave you
Yeah.
on you, right?
I got the thing on me.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I think you going to
I
Suncore
do
makes the
agree.
most sense.
I keep it on me. Yeah.
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 That's because I told him to.
I bought a really fancy one. I googled it.
Yeah.
Actually, I googled what's the best gun in the world, the best handgun in the world, and I bought that one.
Yeah, that always turns out great results. What'd you get?
I got
Is it a
It's the
deagle?
Wilson Combat, right?
No.
Is it a
no,
freaking deagle?
no. It's
You told me it was the Wilson Combat. Right?
yeah, I got the Wilson Combat X
Yeah, yeah.
SX something.
Subcompact or the which? How many? Actually, that's besides the point.
don't know.
You got
Do we
something
need to
on
get
you. It's
into the
fine.
details of who has
don't
what?
know.
Do we really care?
Yeah, it shoots good straight.
Also,
Excellent.
I'm gonna obfuscate Pothinos. Yeah, we're just gonna do that.
Is he okay with that?
I mean, we're
I
cannonballing
will
into a
say-
Sabat haven.
I will say he doesn't know anything about the plan yet, but December will debrief him and ask him to talk with Uptown when he does. So if you need to get consent, Aaron
Yeah.
decides how he reacts.
Deacon, I need to top up before I leave. I need to eat if I'm gonna do all of this. Do you mind?
Blood bags, yes.
Yeah, thanks. I'll take a couple.
He hits a button right next to, like, he's got like this little comptroller type thing going in the section that he's sitting in, and behind you see like arising out of what looked like a file cabinet. There's this cooling thing of different blood bags.
I take out 2, and then I stab my fingers into them, and you see my fingers kind of warp around until they look like tubes, and then I just suck out the entire bag all at once. And then my
That's
fingers go
gross.
back
You're
to
gross. That's a gross thing you're
normal,
doing.
and I drop.
Why?
You watch people when they sleep, man.
Yeah, for safety reasons. I don't have finger slurpers.
It's not for safety.
It's for
'Cause I
safety
see
reasons.
when you do it.
It's for safety
look me in the
reasons.
eyes. Longtooth, look me in the eyes and tell me you've never done fingy slurpees.
I've never done
Anyway.
fingy slurpees.
By the way, we still have a heavy hitter in Fox. Do we want to send them to the boat with you as an auxiliary?
Fox would love to shoot fish in a barrel jumping off that ship.
Yeah, like he knows about the location. Like I believe above board, I've shared the locations of every single stronghold I know with Fox.
Fox is
in
aware.
order to get them. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fox can come with us. Actually,
think
Fox
during-
can. Yeah, Fox will kick off the gangplank when the shit goes down, and then wait for them to jump ship. Deal.
Just
Okay,
as
good.
an aside, during this this last bit of the planning and conversation, Lupe is like anxiously looking at her phone, waiting to see if Isaiah messages her.
Hasn't been long enough. But that is a telltale sign of a little bit of anxious energy. But Isaiah, it's going to take likely a couple of hours to travel around the city to find out exactly where they are, to see if they're safe. You're playing a waiting game. You keep security and surveillance on this person very light. That is by design. You don't want to tip them off. They're supposed to not be attached to you.
Nope.
So, okay. Well, there's really not much else to say.
Mm-hmm.
Going towards... Oh, go ahead.
December.
I was gonna say, just a quick aside. December does talk to Texas in the hallway, very briefly, and just asks him to consider sharing his powers of being hard to see. If that's something you would be up for, think about it. I may need a boost.
Okay. Yeah. It's with you.
Yes, with me.
What would that entail? What would you need from me?
A little bit of blood.
My blood. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, you know, that's fine.
You don't have to give it away freely if you're hesitant. There are other ways to get what I'm looking for.
No, it's fine. If it helps, I'll be okay.
Okay. Not tonight. Tomorrow. I don't think I can handle big changes right now.
Yeah, just let me know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, I think we're gonna head first to the boat. And that is a short trip from the downtown core. If I'm not mistaken, going a little bit south of Red Crown Tower. It's up on the rooftop that Uptown, Texas, Longtooth, and Pothinos convene. Actually, not Longtooth. Longtooth is going to very quickly go and speak with Texas before heading out. Just catches you in a hallway.
Yeah. What's up?
We're going back in the shit. Hey.
Living shit. What's up? I mean, that's nothing new.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not terribly new, but I'm gonna be under the boat. You're gonna be on top of the boat.
Okay.
If
That's
things,
some plan.
well, I know, but it's not. Well, I mean, what are we? What else are we supposed to fucking plan? Like, we aren't spec ops. We're fucking. I'm not even a soldier. I'm ripping holes in a boat and setting it on fucking fire.
I thought that's what we were doing.
I know.
I thought we were just gonna blow it up.
Well, if things go sideways like they did at the fucking Grafton's, I don't want it to be a mess like it was. We should have a place to meet, and if things go really bad,
Come on.
well, I want to know where to find you on the boat. I want a signal. I want you to be able to yell something if you need me, and vice versa.
Aaron, Uptown's leaving around the same time,
Sure.
and he'll run into those two and go, "Okay, are we almost ready to go? Oh, ooh, Longtooth. Yeah. No. Hold on one sec. And I'll make a rouse check, and I'll go, okay, here, now I can keep in contact with you. And he feels Uptown sliding up the base of the
Never
skull.
in my entire life have I wanted you to fuck off more than right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Can you feel it? I'm leaving, but
Go
can you
away.
feel it? Yep, I'm on it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know where I'm going to be on the boat, but I'll make sure I won't leave without you knowing, or at least with you.
Just yell like Kookaburra or something if you're like actually in danger. Like, I don't know, like you yell and you do violence and stuff, but like if it's fucking bad, I want to be able to hear you. If you go down, I was serious, man. If you go down, I'm blowing up Suncore Tower. I'm blowing up the Wolf's Den and fucking this dumbass building here too, and I'm leaving the fucking city. I can't do this. I can't fucking do this again.
I understand, and I appreciate you caring. I do. I'll yell Kookaburra if it gets bad.
Okay,
But
fuck.
We won't let it get bad. That's the plan.
That is the plan, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
fine. Hey.
Yeah.
LT. We're gonna be fine.
I'm fucking scared.
It's gonna
man.
be shit.
I'm fucking
And
scared.
it's good. You should be. If you weren't scared, I'd be worried. I'm a little nervous too.
Everybody's acting real nonchalant about it.
Hey, that's just how they are now. They've always been that way. But that's why they call us in. We're the knuckleheads. We'll get it done for the thinkers.
Oh man, okay.
Great.
Yeah. Yep.
Kookaburra.
Kookaburra.
Funny word.
Yep. It's good.
Funny choice of words.
Well, fuck, whatever came to mind. Okay, let's go.
Here we go.
Yep. And he fucking slaps you on the chest. Gives you one. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
It's just the two of us. Yeah.
What do you
Come
say?
on.
Let's get active.
Let's fucking get active.
Let's get fucking active. I'm gonna make their insides outside. Let's go. And then he rushes to the bottom of the building because he's not flying on the back of fucking Pothanos. Not a chance in hell.
That's obviously where I'm going.
Yeah.
Like if you could see it, like if the camera was like behind Texas and you see a Longtooth like run to the bottom of the building, like Texas turns and he's got this face of, because he's gonna have to fly on Pothanos. He's like, shit.
All right, here we go.
Did December let Pothanos know to go to the roof? Yes. We're gonna assume yes. A quick text, right?
Yeah. Texted him.
All right.
All good.
Pothanos gets up to the roof.
December has let me know that we are to siege the outpost of the Sabbat. I'm flying you. Modi has told me that in the modern age, this is known as uppies, and that I am to get consent. So I would like to ask each of you if you would like uppies.
Say less, big man. Let's go.
All right, let's go, big boy. He picks up Uptown, and he picks up
Uptown, you just hold on to his foot. You weigh nothing. Texas, you get held like fucking Titanic style, like like holding you up very much, like that. And then Pothanos flies you to the site. There's a sort of very direct bypass of the security systems. And that's because you're flying in. Uptown has made you all obfuscated. And Pothanos says,
So, I just drop you. Correct?
Yeah, right on top, big man.
Is
We're
that
all
the
going in.
plan?
Yeah. As we're like coming in to land, I look at Texas and go, the entire outside's warded. This is the only way in. Let's go. Let's make a fucking mess.
Fuck, all right, here we go.
Yep.
brace your knees when you hit. And he drops Texas as Uptown also lets go.
I let go and I'm gliding in.
You know what? I'm cannonballing in. Like, I want to get some fucking torque on this landing. Get that toughness going. You remember when I asked you about what do I need to get to burst through a wall?
Yep.
And to be fine? I got those things. I'd like to use all of those things.
Okay. Can I please get a strength plus athletics from Texas?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go. Oh, God. That's 6 successes. Let's ride.
Uptown, you land on the upper deck. Gently, gracefully,
Quiet.
with no real effort, completely silent, still obfuscated.
Yep.
A tremendous crash blows through the timbers of the top deck, landing Texas into the bottom deck. Texas, you are surrounded by flashing lights, the different slot machines, VLTs, Keno machines of the casino on the bottom or on the second level, which are very much silent. This being a closed portion, perhaps intentionally so, by the Sabbat that now reside here. And as you are lit by this neon flashing glow, out of the heavy shadows in between the machines, behind the bar, crouching behind roulette tables, are a collection of brilliant red eyes of predators. Fanged mouths, masculine, feminine, androgynous, each bearing claws, bared fangs in various states of clothing, ripped shirts, These are the feral, barely restrained shock troopers of the Sabbat. And as the dust around you settles and the bits of raining timbers come to a stop, an individual walks forward, one who is fully clothed, wearing the exact same pencil skirt, business suit, and wielding what appears to be a simple cane. You see Lydia. Kill him.
Wait, hold on. Just 2 seconds, Miss Lydia. I understand you have a lot going on and you want to, it's fine.
As you
just give me a second.
They start walking in. They're slowly encroaching.
Just take your time. And I take off my flannel, and then I take off my shirt, and then I take my shoes off, and I go, crack. All right, come on. And then, start running towards him.
There is a cacophonous, roaring rush of flesh and claws and teeth and rage as these feral, shovel-headed, terrifying creatures of the night rush at you. And that is where I will ask for rolls from everyone. This is going to be, for the first roll on the boat, we are going to ask for a strength plus brawl from Texas. This will be a dexterity plus stealth. Jesus fucking Christ, Jaleel. From Uptown, it's going to be a strength and dexterity, and I am rolling for Longtooth.
You said dex and stealth. Can I just do obfuscate instead?
No. Oh, wait, you have Ghost in the Machine. Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yeah, I always forget about that. Yes, you can.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right, Ian. Good stuff.
This fucking gif of Jaleel's killing me. Jaleel, yeah. Oh, God.
Stop looking at chat while you're GMing.
It's good to get your guys' notes, and sometimes you have things for me, so I'm checking chat, and sometimes it's like, oh, hey, it's something super important, like, oh, hey, just keep in mind this, Aaron, or this is a particular note that I need right now, Aaron. I'm asking you a question, and sometimes it's the hit artist and rapper Jaleel ripping off a tank top. It's really a grab bag.
I thought it was going to be Jaleel White when you said Jaleel. Because
it's not Jaleel White, yeah.
I was just like, I have no idea who this person is.
He's got one of the most hype songs ever. That and Ultimate by Denzel Curry were on my workout playlist for a fucking while.
Oh, I think you muted. Yeah. Ian. Oh, I saw you talking. I thought, never mind.
Oh, that was me reading something and I was mouthing it. That's my bad.
No worries.
Since I'm here, I got 6 successes. Okay.
That'll be 8 for me. And I did spend a willpower and also rouse the blood. So I made my rouse check and I spent my willpower. I'm good.
How many successes for Uptown?
8, sorry.
8? Fantastic.
Yeah.
And how many for Texas? 7.
No, it was 6. Did I do this? I'm at this. It's 6.
6? Oh, gotcha. So, yeah, that's how many fingers are on a hand. I would like you... Okay, we'll get Uptown first.
Mm-hmm.
Uptown.
Yeah.
What is your first moves upon this boat? What are you maneuvering towards to get done?
I think I'm honestly running like logistics in the background at first. Like
Yeah.
I'm finding all of the ones that are hiding.
Sure.
I'm getting a count of numbers that are on the ship right now. I'm coordinating with Longtooth via telepathy if he's willing. And yeah, that's basically it. Like corralling. I'll take a few pot shots here and there, and then pop back into obfuscate, like that sort of thing.
Okay, we'll get to the popping off after a certain point, but we'll get you as you go and you establish logistics and exactly numbers and stuff like that. You're stopping. You're looking around. And you establish a few things. There's about 24 Sabbat on this boat, and the vast majority of them, about 18 of them, are fighting Texas right now.
Okay.
It is an absurd amount. Fresh Kindred.
Are they shovel heads?
Explain to me real quick how you can tell that it's a shovel head at a glance.
I mean, do they smell like dirt?
They don't smell like dirt.
Okay.
So, but... You move down into the second floor, and you see the fracas that is going on there, and then you move down into the third floor, and you are met by what can really only be described as a horror. You open up a singular steel door.
Yeah.
And it leads to walls of flesh.
Is this like the thing we found in the basement of the chantry?
Of muscle, bone struts, flesh crafted, and in the middle of the room, a pool about 3, perhaps 4 feet deep of blood.
Yeah.
The smell was being contained, but this is a charnel pit, truly. Smitsi has their home here, and as you walk inside, you come to a fairly stark conclusion. If you're walking in here, it can feel you.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to you in a moment.
Okay.
Texas, please describe to me how you eviscerate about a dozen Sabbat.
All right, welcome here. So
I'm walking.
It's the initial clash, right? There's always going to be 2 of them that feel real big and bad. And so I'm sure one of them jumps over Lydia, the other one jumps over behind. I grab the first one by the leg and I swing it into the other one, knocking them both into the side of the boat. Then I start moving forward. I'm jumping on top of casino table, on top of other casino table. I'm throwing benches. I'm throwing stools. There's one that gets on my back. I don't like it. I just full fucking muscle buster his ass, jump up, boom, blast right through the table. I'm using body parts to rip off other body parts of people. It is wild. At some point, someone's content warning, gore. At someone, there is a head on my fist that I am actively punching other people's heads with and just making an absolute mess of it. All the while, I'm looking to see if Lydia is watching, because I hope they are. Because you're next, bitch. Like, so did that. At some point, I throw someone in a fucking, like, slot machine. It hits the jackpot. There's coins everywhere. It's wild. Slow motion. It's just beautiful. That's it. Something light.
As you stand in the viscera, the blood, the raw violence, a rather tremendous shake rocks the boat. You hear a crunch coming from beneath, and for a moment, you think that it might be Longtooth doing his thing. And then uptown, you see the flesh of this area, this inner sanctum, ripple and undulate, musculature distending off of the wall, small sphincters opening and closing upon the surfaces of the floor, seemingly breathing in and out. And you realize that it is actually the boat itself reacting to this violence that's being done on the upper floors. Uptown, you recognize that the room is largely reacting to your presence as well. You see some of the bone architecture starting to slowly detach itself from the wall and point itself at you. And the muscles and flesh start waving and writhing in a way that is positioning you in the way that you can only assume is going to put you in the most danger.
Yeah.
And I would, for your next roll, I will ask of you a dexterity and an athletics.
Hey, here's an idea. This flesh is trying to move me around in a way that I don't want to go. I'm going to move it in a way it doesn't want to go. Can I roll vicissitude?
I will say that if you roll vicissitude, you might have a greater effect, but the difficulty is going to be substantially higher.
Fuck it, we ball.
Okay. The difficulty for this roll will be difficulty 7.
Yeah, I get hungrier. Activating the power, and I'm going to make a rouse check. That's the dice pool. What will my dice pool be?
I believe that your dice pool, I mean, it should be dexterity and crafting, should it not?
The regular dice pool for using fleshcraft is resolve and protean.
Resolve and protean would make sense, yeah.
If I want to make it look like something specific, then I need to use crafts.
Crafting.
But I'm not.
Yeah, sure. Resolve and protean.
Yeah. Okay.
How many dice is that for you?
It will be 7 base. I got a decent dice pool. 2, 3. Another one for blood potency, and then 2 more for rousing of blood. Okay. You said difficulty was which?
7.
Okay. I'm going to spend a point of willpower. There it is. The 9 with a crit.
The bones of this room shoot out at you. You catch them with a hand. And I think really the only way that you can truly represent how you put this into submission is you just stop the room from moving. This is a gigantic Herculean effort of flesh crafting, and it is taking every ounce of prowess that you have to stop it from skewering you in a dozen places.
Honestly, I do the thing that vampires do to show that they are the top of the food chain. I fucking bite this thing. And I start feeding.
You bite down.
I grab section and...
I need to look up a rule.
Okay.
Is it the rule for biting or the rule for flesh? For the
It is
flesh?
not. It is not the rule for. Oh, please, Demiplane. This time of night, like every night.
Ah, yes. The
Yeah.
Cathedral of Flesh. It is itself a vampire. Spelled with a Y.
Yes, of course, of course.
God damn it.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Not the lie again.
It is the Wamper. Yes. Okay. And we will look up.
Yeah, what are the uptown biting a flesh tunnel
Consequences. Honestly, it's not even about rules at this point. It's about consequences of my bad choices.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you that this is going to go well.
I'm hungry. There's something with blood in it in front of me.
You're correct.
Uptown, I can show you how to do the voice of a character called Big Cat.
Jesus Christ, not Big Cat
If
again.
this is,
All right.
yeah, thank you for letting me come to the coterie.
Thank you for letting me come to the coterie.
Just think the coach from the Water Boy, and then you got it.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
Okay.
A combination of that and Red Fox, and you're right there. You're golden.
I'm gonna be in the alley where the cats be, baby.
I swear to God. Brendan, or Uptown, I am going to need you to roll a stamina plus survival.
Ooh, okay. Not my best dice pool. At the hunger I was at before I made the vicissitude roll?
Yes.
Or after? Okay. I'm going to rouse the blood for this as well. Fine. We'll spend another point of willpower. Six with a crit.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
You feel a distinct, horrid burning sensation.
Oh.
As you start to drink. Oh, I'm sorry. It should have been stamina plus occult. That's my bad. I thought it was, yeah.
Dice pool's not that much different, if I'm being honest. I don't think it would have made much of a difference.
You spit out toxic, horrendously poisoned blood.
Okay.
And we are then going to move on to Texas again.
Okay.
Texas, you stand surrounded by broken and shattered, writhing, groaning bodies of dead or dying kindred. And you stare down Lydia. As you are covered in blood, she is standing in her grayish fucking business apparel suit, looking at you. And from her back, she produces a single rune-carved wooden stake. It's time to dance, big man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not wearing any shoes. Are you ready? Do you want to do this? You sure you want to do this?
The danger is only for you. Come on.
You're so fucking bland. I'd like to use. You know what? Oh no, that's not because I feel like she's dexterous. That's fucking sucks. Aaron, can I get a lighting layout, please?
In the shattered aftermath of you tossing all of these kindred around, it's shadowy. There's flickering colored lights coming from what's left of the slot machines. You know, the one-armed bandits sort of cracked and flickering in the pale light. The hanging moody lights that do remain. You know, some of the kindred were thrown through them, crashing. The lighting that surrounded, like on the floor, that like was in the corners, elements of the actual casino room itself, those have been completely shorted out. We're talking about low light at best. You know, you probably not enough light to read to.
Oh, really? It's that dark? Perfect. I'm going to step on top of the nearest table that's near me, and I'm going to Saurian leap up to whatever the equivalent is, the banisters.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
While I'm up there, I'm going to bring back an old favorite, Cloak of Shadows.
Okay. I am going to ask for we're going to say stealth and obfuscate. Sorry, dex and obfuscate is what the roll should be.
Even better. 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. It's a good trick, but Lydia is a real insidious bitch, and you watch her eyes track you up to the banister.
That's fine. You coming? You gonna stay down there?
Lydia raises to float about 6 inches in the air and then shoots at you with an absolute frightening speed. And wielding the stake in front of her, I am going to ask you for a dexterity and athletics. For the folks at home, what this is a shaft of belated dissolution. There are very dire consequences if this strike has 5 or more successes against or above what Texas rolls. You feel the stake enter below one of your ribs, and you feel it break off. You unfortunately have an incredibly good sense of your own body, and you feel that broken splinter of rowan wood start to inch its way toward your heart.
I've seen this part of Hellboy. Okay. Shit. I grab Lydia. They're not gonna take it out. Fuck.
Lydia
Lydia
looks
God damn it. Okay.
at Texas and says, "You're already dead."
Yeah, well. Doesn't make me feel even better. God, this feels like a trope. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bite at her.
Okay.
Like I'm ripping throat out. Or attempting to.
As your fangs are bared and you grab her by the shoulders and you prepare to rip into her throat, we are going to move to Uptown. This is your third roll.
Mm-hmm.
Uptown, you really only have a few choices here.
Okay.
This is a monstrosity, the likes of which you've never really seen before. It goes above and beyond what you've dealt with. It is a literal warehouse of flesh. As you stand there, warping it, trying to drink this blood, spitting out the bile and the poison out.
Can I ask a question?
In a moment.
Is the blood... Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
In the pool of blood in the center of the room, a figure starts to rise. Eight and a half feet tall. 6 arms. Heavily muscled. A head covered in barbs and horns. Chitin coating the body. Blood slicking off of its form. It opens its eyes and it looks at you. And you see truly for the first time what you can only imagine is a real flesh warper. The thing that made this place and the progenitor of the flesh crafting that you perform. It looks at you.
Yeah.
And it speaks in a language that you do not understand.
Can I understand a little bit with Eyes of Chaos?
We'll hand wave that, but say yeah.
Okay.
You catch a couple of words, and it's essentially, you came here for one single reason, and it is to become a part of my ballroom of flesh and bone.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Well,
keeping in mind that this is your final roll, as this boat starts to become either too dangerous or sink.
I look it dead in the eyes, and I say, in English, you know, it's been a real blast, but I think I'll be leaving now. And because I was wandering around in Deacon's Haven unattended earlier, I'm going to drop the belt of grenades that he took from Modi in here, all of them with the pins pulled, and dip.
Can I get a... I think that would be... Wait, demolitions is on this sheet, right?
No. We got science, we got technology, we got subterfuge if you want it.
I think this might legitimately just... Oh, what's the closest thing to luck? Christ. I think we're probably going to roll a dexterity and athletics. I think that's the best roll for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that case...
and we're going to call that a difficulty 6.
Okay. Dexterity, athletics. I'm going to rouse the blood. Fine. but I got 3 of these. Oy. And then 2. I will spend a point of willpower. Six on the nose, messy critical.
As is sort of a tradition at this point with Uptown.
Mm-hmm.
Things get a little dire right at the end. A hole is blown in the bottom of this ship.
Yeah.
You are thrown around, bounced against the ceiling, and you, in this cacophonous roar and this fountain of flesh, writhing muscle, bile, blood, and bone, you fall into a mixture of this slurry and the frigid cold water of the Bow River.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to fade out on Uptown as you open your eyes underneath the water to see this creature still alive, staring back at you.
Is it in the water with me?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we are going to move back to Texas. This is truly a simple strength and brawl. You are trying to tear the throat, the torso, the life out of Lydia. And she's staring at you, smug, but stoic and blasé, as she usually is. And make the roll.
Okay. I'm also going to rouse the blood because I really want to.
Okay. I'm going to roll for her. And I'm going to tell you what your difficulty is before you roll. Your difficulty on this roll is going to be 5.
A lot of dice here.
Willpower if you need it.
You know what? We're gonna stay here. I meet you. Even with everything, I meet you at 5. This is embarrassing. Dramatic pause.
What does it look like as 2 fangs rip out Lydia's throat?
Yeah, it's 4 sets of fangs.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4
2 sets of fangs.
2 sets
If you want to
of
go
fangs.
there, so it's 4 fangs.
Yeah, 4 fangs, yeah.
With the pain that I'm experiencing being stabbed right now with this and it moving closer and that pulsating pain going through and just the adrenaline of clearing out this entire floor and now searing, unadulterated anger. Texas, his jaw almost elongates, whether it does so or if it feels that way. And in 1, 2, and a final third, chomps through Lydia's entire neck, head falling to the ground, rolling to the nearest slot machine. And Texas just stands there sits there crouched, holding Lydia's headless body by their shoulder, dangling over the banister, and watches the head stop rolling.
Texas, you feel the symbol on your chest flare with pain. It's excruciating for a moment. And then you see, hovering over the body and the head of Lydia, 6 wings, a multitude of eyes, clawed arms, 2 sets, a mouth in the torso, elongated neck, fanged mouth, legs that don't end in feet, but instead blade-like scythe extensions. You see a glimpse of that same creature that was hovering behind Lydia that night in the cul-de-sac. It stares into your eyes, challenging you. And then, keeping that gaze, one of its arms reaches out and simply extends, splitting down the middle, one towards the head, the other towards the body, turning her into a green wisp of flame. It opens its mouth, and words don't come out, but you hear in your mind. Hell's coming. And you're not going to be the one to stop it. She's mine. And I don't let my tools break. And then it disappears.
Again, if we were looking at this cinematically, right? There's a camera that's like outside of the boat, and you just see a silhouette of Texas running, going, Kookaburra! Kookaburra! Just out loud.
Yeah, you see sloshing out of the water Longtooth. He's covered in like gore and viscera. Kookaburra! 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 They were under the boat. They were like barnacles. And he runs alongside you and gets the hell out of there. And we're going to zoom out from that scene, leaving Uptown once again in the lurch, as he seems to be so comfortable in. And we are going to move over to Suncore Tower, where we join Deacon, Modi, December, and Lupe, and Trevor. You pull up in your respective vehicles. And it's fairly quickly that you are swarmed with a caravan of matte black SUVs in a sort of semicircle, and stepping out from one of them, unless you intervene, is...
I will say December is beginning the process of clairvoyance while this is happening. Then.
Perfect. One singular person steps out from 6 SUVs. And it is the exact same agent that you had seen in that cul-de-sac all those nights ago. Agent Veritas. She's got mirrored black shades, wearing a black suit with a red tie. She looks over your vehicles. Well, blanks, you might as well come out. I know what you are now. To use a cliche, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. I believe we actually align on this for once. So, perhaps we should have a chat. Shall we?
Lupe will step out of her vehicle.
Veritas smirks. Agent.
Agent.
Deacon
Good to see
steps
you
out
again.
and... Oh, sorry. I'll say Deacon steps out and he's very much dressed like a tactical agent would be. He's got on, like, he's wearing a black hoodie. On top of that, he does have like a vest with his holsters, khakis with khaki pants with the zip up tactical boots, and he's got like a hip holster, like he was, and fully has a balaclava on. Like, his face is covered, but he's the only one that drives the SUV that he's in. He was just fully ready to need to cover his face just in case. And he walks directly to Veritas. All right, you've gotta stop interrupting me when I'm on my job.
Actually, it's sort of my job.
Oh, yeah, I know. I get it.
So, we've been watching you for some time, and it's come to our attention that the usual antagonists in your little political story seem to like to monologue. I don't.
Thank you.
Excellent. Get to the point.
Enkidu is below us. Enkidu needs to be contained. It would seem as if our magics have very little effect on anything. Hyperscience has absolutely no bearing in this. I'm not going to get into the specifics with you, but we're going to need you. It's that simple. We are willing to parlay. This parlay is going to be incredibly simple. We are going to give you full access to this building. We are going to stop our operations of surveillance. And we're going to stop feeding information to the Sword of Cain.
What?
Why? Just because, or is there a price? There's always a price with people like you.
The price is very simple. You are going to destroy the Sabbat element. You are going to go and you are going to reseal Enkidu. You're going to keep him down there, but there's a very distinct thing that we need. From everything that we have heard, there is a ward, and that is the Ward of Kemakli. There is an old blank that has put a ward in a very similar way somewhere over in Cappadocia. Now, these wards have a capstone. That is not a metaphor. It is a stone that is put as a cap to complete the ward. I need it. That means that you are going to have to seal this thing yourselves.
When you say you need it, do you mean you need it or the syndicate needs it?
Completely irrelevant to you.
Magic secret agents. Good God. All right. If you stay out of my shit, I'll stay out of your shit. That's the same deal I gave you the last time. So this is Kismet, because I don't give a fuck about occult items. Unless they fuck with my shit.
I don't care about the Red Crown Corporation. I do not care about...
And I don't care about the syndicate.
Enterprises, and I couldn't give two shits about whatever 2-bit magic is going on in your magic shop.
Okay, we don't care about each other. We care about the thing. Yes, we get it. So, I'm going to get you the thing. I'm already saying yes.
You're saying yes. You need to understand the gravity of what you're doing. I'm going to feed you information. Do I have to be blunt? You're the one that's interrupting me. Let me talk, Mr. Hill, or get back in the car, frankly.
You're taking too long.
Let the adults talk, shall we? And she'll walk over to... She's walking over towards the agent. How about we have a conversation?
While this is happening, I would like my shadow servant to just go in the building.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. So
I get hungrier.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't like to not be the one at the head of the conversation, so if we could move this along, I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I won't interrupt you, unless necessary.
Frankly, Miss Escondido, the less you talk, the better. I understand how your little cantrips work now. The reality is that there are going to be a certain element, there will be certain elements of danger within these tunnels. The elements of danger are going to be very simple. There are creatures of the abyss that is the hunting grounds of your clan Lasombra. There will be creatures that can truly only be harmed by fire. You are going to have to deal with that. There is an entity down there. We are unsure what that entity's name is, but we are almost certain that it is some sort of old Abrahamic religion demon. It has apocalyptic powers if it is able to slip the bonds of the one that it has attached itself to. We do not know who that mortal is. I encourage you to find out if you can. It has also enthralled a mortal. Demons attach themselves to mortals. True demons, that is. Not the piddly spirits that most people think they are. Jaglings, gafflings, etc. The reality is that there is going to be a further danger. It has made it its domain inside of there. It can control things like gravity, like time. It controls very base elements of the world. It has become known to us that you have favor with a certain entity known as Oberon, an anomalous creature that comes from some other domain. We have dossiers a mile high on you, but there's things that you can do that we cannot. I do not know how to navigate the abyss without us suffocating and dying. Our hyperintelligence dampened to the point of non-use. Therefore, you will be our agents in this. You will truly be used in this capacity. I know that you have been playing at the big shots here, but I ensure you that not accomplishing this will mean that you are a thin red stain upon the crater that is Calgary. So.
I understand the gravity of this type of power. I was also aware of some of what is present in the labyrinth. So what you're saying is you can't go down there because you need to breathe.
Well, and more than that, but...
What else do you know about it?
If you go off the path, it fucks with you. Especially if you don't know the path.
Mr. Hill is correct. And all of our technology does not seem to be able to navigate the space in any demonstrable way.
Technology.
You have connections to this one named Oberon.
Yes.
I don't think he is what he seems.
What does he seem to be to you?
He seems to be a Seelie she, an ancient creature of what they call Arcadia, but truly just an anomalous entity from an extra-dimensional space. But what I think that he is he is from a different faction altogether.
You think he's unseelie?
I do not believe that he is actually a Fae.
Fae, yeah.
Not at all.
No, not at all. I believe he's one of us. Changelings operate in courts. Have you seen any others in this city? You would have ran into them. There would have been any interaction. I firmly believe that Enkidu's presence pushes them out of the city in a very major way. There are 3 supernatural, extra-normal entities within this city. That is you, the Blanks. There are, of course, the Lupines. And if we're not counting the demon, I think you have a marauder on your hands.
Have I ever heard this term before, storyteller?
You can make an intelligence and occult.
I would like to do that as well.
Yeah, go right ahead. December 2.
Can I do that while I'm in a trance?
Oh,
focusing on
big
the
time.
city
You still
block?
here. You still here. Yeah.
Great. Perfect. Just wanted to make sure.
No, 100%.
What's the roll?
That will be intelligence and occult, please.
Okay.
4 successes.
4 successes.
Yeah, part of my 5 dice. It's pretty good.
I want to blood search this because I want to know a lot.
I think you've
I
blood
do not
searched
get
on
hungry
every
here.
single information roll we've ever made. 5, gotcha.
Yes, I like to know stuff.
You do.
Professionally nosy, some would say. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 successes with a crit.
Damn.
Lupe and December get nearly identical information. Essentially, marauders, mages have creatures that are very akin to wights. A vampire that's lost themselves. Someone who's indulged too deeply in blood and rage and hunger and fear and has lost the plot, so to speak. Someone that has completely gone rogue, mind and body. And if rumor has it, wizards, mages, warlocks, etc. do as well. Deacon. Jasmine spoke one time about an encounter with a marauder. While she was in Hong Kong, there was an old spirit that folks would go to for guidance. Either guidance or more penance, depending on the how the offering was received. But an old temple was allegedly home to a creature that wore a robe of stars and had a bird cage full of butterflies for a head. And it later came out that this was a traditional mage that had lost themselves, but had gained powers of clairvoyance and seeing through that web of patterns and prime energies. But you took it as fairy tale at the time, a complete fabrication. Jasmine had herself heard it as a secondhand story. So it's hard to say, but now it's sort of ringing true. You understand that they are beings of largely great power. Ones that can assume many forms and are perhaps mad.
Being that Deacon is the youngest of the group, he associates this with another show where something like this happens. So someone with the fillery and the beast came back. Got it.
10 out of 10 reference.
Right.
So you're saying that OB's not...
I'm saying that I don't think
a
Oberon is a changeling. However, regardless of that fact, whether he is or not, he's taken a liking to you.
Well, of course he has. Have you met me? Properly? Would you like to? Properly?
No.
Smart choice.
So, Miss Escondido, I would leverage that as much as you can. He might be the key to sealing Enkidu after the capstone is removed.
How many times have you tried to go down there?
There have been 6 excursions down into the labyrinth underneath Calgary. It has led to
How many of your subordinates died during
every
that time?
single one.
I'm sorry.
Is this what's left?
The syndicate presence will not be disclosed to you. The way that it stands, though, is that every single time that we did make it into the holding chamber of Enkidu, we were spent, we were thin, and contrary to what it seems like, Enkidu is awake. And that thing that is growing out of his chest fights back.
Many different branches, and thankfully, someone here can go down there because they know the way. Thank you, Agent.
Can I just say that while I don't know if it's cool for me to flash back like this or not, but
Sure.
I would like to have awe up while I'm talking to this agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's sort of like a
I don't care.
permanent thing.
I don't care that it. Well, I guess at 4 dots, yeah, but not to manipulate them mechanically, but just so that I can use that later if I need to call upon this mortal in the future.
I am going to call off our watchdogs on Lorelei and Daya. We're going to stop watching M3. We're going to pull our watchdogs off of your havens. There's going to have to be a little bit of collateral. I'm sure that you understand.
What is the
What do you
collateral
mean
going to be?
by that? Yeah.
We're going to need a guarantee that you're going to accomplish this. To be incredibly blunt, if there is not a guarantee and this does not get done in a sufficient amount of time, we are going to try to eliminate you.
Oh, I wake
You
up every
realize
day
how-
assuming white people are trying to kill me anyway, so it's fine.
We don't want it any more than you, but my higher-ups have deemed it necessary.
You realize how pointless that is, right? That's exactly what we're here to do as it is.
You are blank bodies that are manipulating the mortal population. The sleepers are being tainted by you. You drink their blood, you manipulate the flow of proper consensus, and you are not a part of the grander plot of the NWO. So there is truly, in no uncertain terms, not a coexistence that is going to happen without grand compromise.
Why don't you focus this on Pentex? I've heard they're a literal evil corporation that does a bunch of fun. You know what? I'm going inside. And then he just starts to walk away. You got it. Yeah, whatever.
Well, Miss
Run along now.
Escondido, I suppose that you can be the one that informs Mr. Hill that we are going to be freezing all of his accounts. He will not have access to his money. He is going to be essentially completely at our beck and call. Your business licenses are going to be revoked within 72 hours. Your staff are going to be going unpaid. And the wards and all of the different magical protections that are on M3 are going to be essentially completely made harmless. The Coven members have been microchipped. We are following them at all times, and they are going to be sleeper agents for us to ensure that you do our bidding. Your large friend, Mr. Pothinos, he has been spotted in many different locations, and we will leak that information to the Grander Camarilla, and they will come in here and they will do our work for us. We're more than ready to make an incredible mess for you and every single person that you know. We are going to escalate until this job is done. These are threats. Open. Promises, some would say.
Lupe's eyes get very snake-like for a moment. careful, little mage.
There is one of us that needs to be careful, and it is you. If you do not capitulate, and we see direct progress in the next 72 hours, I am going to take a visit to Daya, and I am going to ensure that she disappears. I am going to weaponize her, I am going to completely wash her brain, and she's going to be the one hunting you. You will not recognize her. She will come when you least expect it, and she will be empowered in ways that are going to kill blanks. I will...
If you touch her...
Do not threaten me.
I will hunt you down.
I look forward to the day. I have a job to do, and you're a part of it. Unfortunately, you walked into that cul-de-sac, and you insisted on waking up that half of Enkidu. You have made an incredible mess. We had him contained. This is your bed. You made it. Lie in it.
She's going to not say another word. She's going to turn, but take note of the license plates of these vehicles.
Can that be when Lupe gets a text message update regarding what was found via clairvoyance?
Oh, totally.
Great. So I gotta roll intelligence aspects
Yes.
in order to do this. Can I surge the blood?
Yep.
Just to make sure this goes well?
Certainly can.
Make a rouse check. Yeah.
I did. And now I'm gonna roll all the dice. I don't even have enough dice of the right color, but it'll be
As long as you know which ones are hunger, it doesn't matter.
yeah. Well,
Aaron, I want to rework something I said after Charmy finishes what she's doing.
Yeah, okay.
Basically, my shadow servant isn't going inside. It's going to attach itself to the underside of one of these vehicles. The one
Okay.
that Avesta was in specifically.
Okay. Okay.
Because who checks the shadow underneath a truck?
Yeah, who does?
Well, some people do.
7 successes
7 successes. with
Okay.
the rouse.
with the rouse. Okay. Now. So. What do you... Oh, okay. 1 point... Oh. Okay, so I would
So
have
how
said
many
this would... I
questions
think
I
this would have
get?
been... I think this would have been a... You'll have 2 questions.
Okay, that seems fair. All right. So
Oh,
the first one will be, other than the organization that we've just liaised with
yeah.
in the past. Does it say how much time, what period of time this is for?
It says up to a night for vigilance. So it could be an entire evening.
No, like, oh, I understand.
Yeah.
I was thinking like how far back of time I would know about. But I
It
guess I'll say
seems
in the
pretty
past.
nebulous. I think you'll ask your question, and then depending on how much of a vagary it is, I'll be able to give you an answer to that. It can be, it says topics of local gossip. That could be weeks back.
Mhm. Okay. I'm gonna start with comings and goings in the area specific to the Suncore Tower itself.
There has been, of course, the regular caravan of mortals, kine, business people coming and going at all hours of the day, all hours of the night. Recently, there has also been the Kindred. You have seen vampires, faces that you recognize. Strathcona. You've seen Howley. You've seen Lydia. You've seen a mess of other kindred. You see the ghouls of Grafton. You see Grafton herself. And there's one very specific person that stands outside most nights. And it is the exact same person that was sitting on the rooftop with Texas during that night at the cul-de-sac. It's the same person that was in that club that was frequented by you and Lupe, and it's the same person that Lupe has had at her beck and call for some time. It seems like Oberon has been sitting in front of this tower consistently, night after night after night. I think you're muted.
Yes, but I was also just babbling to myself.
Okay.
Okay, so my second.
And then, of course, the syndicate presence. You do notice the drones of the syndicate. That's well established.
So the first message Lupe gets then is Oberon watches this place every night. The second give me 1 second to read over the options again.
Please, yeah.
What is the most impactful event that has happened at this location?
The most impactful event that happened at this location? The binding of a demon into mortal flesh.
Okay, the OG setting of the altar is the vibe I'm getting from that. Is that correct?
No.
All right, I'm gonna note that down. I think that sentence is what Lupe gets as the second item, so it's not relevant to need to bring back, but just wanted to share in case she was going to use it in conversation.
Right. Wait, what specific part did you share then? Because there were a bunch of things.
So just the last bit regarding the most impactful event that had happened, and then in terms of Oberon, it was he's watching this place every night. Those were like the time sense ones.
I see that, and since I have walked away from the mages, because I think Lupe recognizes that if she talked to that person any longer, she was going to get very messy. Gets her cell phone out after sees the text messages, and immediately I call Obi.
Ring, 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 ring. Clicks. Hello?
Where are you right now?
I'm at Cowboys.
Cowboys?
Yeah, the bar. You hear like country music playing in the background.
Come to Suncor.
Now?
Yes. You're not gonna like it, but now.
How fast? Can I like take a cab or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Save your energy.
All right.
We have a problem.
Okay, yeah, I'll be there. About 45 minutes goes by. You're all...
No.
Yeah. It's like traffic. Oberon gets out of this Uber, an Uber XL. He's like, this is the only one available. God, it was stupid money. What's up?
I have a above table question before I continue this conversation with Obi.
Okay.
Kindred can like smell people and hear their heartbeats and all these things, right?
Usually with a check for like the most subtle things like heartbeat. But like smelling the sense of the living is pretty bog standard, yes.
Okay. Does he smell like a person to me?
He does. It smells human. He's got kind of cheap cologne on. You know, like a drugstore special kind of situation. He's you know, he's got a little bit of sweat from partying and dancing. He's yeah. You can smell shampoo,
Obi.
coconut.
Obi,
Yeah.
Are you really a she?
Yeah. Yes. What? Why? What?
The syndicate seemed to imply that you're not
The who?
the syndicate.
Who's that?
The mortal mages, I think, that seem to know everything about everyone, but they can't go into the labyrinth under the fucking city.
That's who was protecting the cul-de-sac those days back?
Yes.
Okay. I knew there were mages,
And
but...
the ones that were surveilling this place.
Okay. They don't think that I'm she or me?
No.
Okay. I think I'm me.
All right.
I'm Oberon, King of the Fairies.
You did.
Lord of
Yeah.
the Kingdom of Grass.
You certainly did show me glamour, so
Right?
I don't know that mages can do that. But I don't know anything about mages. So I had to ask.
Do you think I'm a mage?
I have no idea. All I know
Okay.
is that you're at least willing to parlay with me and help us with this. And if we don't fix this problem, it's going to be a problem for everyone. And we're fixing it now.
So what, they're press ganging you into doing this? Weren't we already doing this?
Yes.
Weren't we
Am I
already
here?
doing this? You said you
I'm
were
here
going
for
in the
this
building.
conversation. Oh, this is still outside?
Correct? Yeah.
Okay.
No one said they were entering
Yeah.
the building yet. So what's their
in
deal?
the interim waiting time, I did inform the others about everything being frozen and our people being watched.
Okay, so
and
what? They
ghouls and all of it.
This is just a tactic. This is to screw you guys over. This has nothing to do with anything. They knew you were going to do this.
They want to ensure that we do it. They seem to believe that we might not, which doesn't make any sense.
Oh, these fuckers
We
are
were
two
doing this
birds, one
without-
stone.
I need this problem solved, Obi.
All right, what do you need?
She looks helplessly at December. I need answers. We need to know what we're getting into down there. We need to stop Enkidu from fully waking up. We need this capstone, supposedly.
Okay.
We need the support of very powerful magics and potentially spirits. And she'll glance over at Modi. We have an expert here who would be of great assistance.
Hey, I'm Modi. Hi, I'm Obi.
Oh, that's cute.
How do I fit into all this? It has to be a quid pro quo. I'm willing to help. I'm willing to help, but I need specifics. It's got to be pretty par of the course. Why don't we get together another night? Why don't we get together for drinks, hang out, and really hash this out? I think middle of the street is bad. Are you panicking?
Lupe's definitely panicking.
He's like, you don't look well.
We need to be here.
I can't leave right now, Obi.
Oh God. Okay.
And I'll ask Lupe directly.
Okay.
Are we taking OB at their word, or do you want some more assurances as to what exactly they are?
He's not going to give you his blood, December.
It doesn't work the same for you.
Then?
You can take it. It's just not going to do what you think it is.
Didn't you say that your blood is bad for us anyway?
It is. It'll make you trip balls.
Oh.
That would be
Like,
an assurance.
Fun or not?
No, like nightmare hell
Okay.
trip. Gets bad. Yeah,
Oh,
it's like the bad trip
okay.
to end all bad trips.
That's a shame.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Okay. I'm here. I want to solve this as badly as you do. I'm telling you.
You need specifics because reciprocity.
That's how it works. I mean it. I'll be available. I'm just a call away most of the time. Where's Deacon?
Where is Deacon?
From the layout of this building, is it like glass doors where I can see out into the parking lot?
Yeah, it's a Suncor building. It's like glass all the way up.
I'll live there.
It's a Suncor building. The one that Daryl obviously knows. No, yeah, it's not. Yeah.
You can all see me standing there, like on the other side of the glass, looking at you all. My hands are behind my back. Just kind of standing there waiting for you all to hurry the fuck up.
Is that you barely containing the fact that you're furious that all of your shit's been frozen?
That's just the stuff they knew about. That's so many pallets of gold. Deacon's a street dude. He went full Ron Swanson and has gold buried under trees that people don't know about. He'll be fine.
We can't find Deacon because he's out digging for gold.
Yeah, right.
He's been waiting for you. He thought you were all gonna walk behind him. He didn't think conversations were gonna keep happening.
Okay. Obi, if you can't come with us and help us with this in person, then I guess that's it. It was implied that you would be able to help. We don't know anything about this place. You're kind of a lifeline here, so if you can't come with us, then I guess I'll go fuck myself.
At this point, Deacon does poke his head back out the door. Hey!
Yeah?
You gonna fight the demon? Is that why you're here?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, is that what you need?
Apparently there's a fucking demon.
Yeah, that too. You know, the abyss.
Oh my god.
Hell is here, whatever.
Okay. Is that what you need from me?
Well, a way to navigate around what lies below would be some assistance, but I don't know if that's in your wheelhouse.
Can I hear that from December?
Probably.
Actually, you know what? I walk back out
Sure.
because there's a whole side conversation that's happening again, and he's just
Well, I thought you were standing outside too, like you said you were, and now you're magically inside. So we're just trying to make sense of the scene here.
No, I said I went into the building and I thought people were gonna follow, and y'all kept talking outside, and I just didn't say I came back out. So this is me coming back out right now.
Got it.
Let's skip ahead to the conversation now.
Yes,
so
please.
we can keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Okay, so again, I've said this 5 times tonight. I can navigate us through this.
Did you? I did not hear that personally. Charmy
He did.
I
Yeah,
thought
he's
you were saying
actually
that
mentioned.
above table to Aaron. That's
No, he did mention it in character a couple times.
my bad.
So
Okay.
Obi looks to Lupe in particular. I'm a lifeline. You need help. What's your name?
You need my true name for this?
I need something.
Marisol.
Last name?
Are we really going to do this? All right.
Yes.
Rubio.
My name is Oberon. I am the namer. I give things titles. I take titles away. I rewrite what things are. What are you afraid of? Right now. Why are you panicked?
I think she's hesitating because other kindred are present. But she says, I need Daya to be safe.
Who's Daya?
My granddaughter.
Why is she in danger?
The Syndicate, the Sabbat, they know about her. They want to use her against me. And she doesn't know about any of this. She can't protect herself. And I can't move her.
Tell me something that you don't want to lose.
That I don't want to lose? I don't want to lose anything.
More specific.
Oh, that's tough. I don't know how to answer this question. Power. Influence.
You hold on to power, you hold on to influence, you crave safety for your daughter, and your name is Marisol Rubio.
Right.
Those are the things that you are. Those are the things that you are afraid of. Those are the things that are inside of you. Things that you don't show anyone else. Thank you. I'm going to keep Daya safe.
Okay. What does that mean?
That means that I am going to rename her. I'm going to change who she is until this is over. They won't find her.
I think Lupe visibly relaxes. All right.
That is what I can do for now. If you need me to fight a demon, I need more than your name. And if you want me to keep Enkidu sealed, I'm going to need a hell of a lot more than that.
Well, from what we can tell, the whole demon encounter was just because they can't navigate down there. I can.
I hope that's true. I am going to go.
How are you so sure? Yeah.
I'm gone. It seems like, as a whole, as is the want of not vampires, that's reductive, people, fear of sacrifice is normal. No one wants to give up anything. You just want to win. And you want to get ahead. And you want to be safe. You want to be powerful. Actualized. I get it. I was given it. I think it's getting too dangerous. I don't think you're getting out of this without sacrificing something. I can keep people safe. I can take care of a problem. I can be a trump card for you. I'm not scared to do it. I want to do it. It's a quid pro quo. Please think on this. Don't call me again until you have a plan. It's not about what I want. It's not about what I want. I need to know what you want.
You said a quid pro quo. That quid pro quo is two ways.
Specificity, Mr. Hill. Specificity. I don't mean vagary. I truly don't. The reality is that I need so specific what you want. I can give you a cost. I can ask for something in return. Say something like, Oberon, Lord of Names, defeat my enemy, the demon so-and-so. Oberon, King of Naming, seal Enkidu once we have made it through the labyrinth. Oberon, give me the tools to fight this demon. Oberon, keep my people safe. Here are their names. I need specifics. You can't just ask me for help. If you ask me for help, I will take everything from you, and I will give everything you want in return. Your life will be upside down. Everything will reverse. You will ask to have this problem solved. I'll get rid of Enkidu. I'll seal him. You won't exist anymore, because you made the problem. It's messy. It's unleashing. It's raw dream. It's raw potential. It's quintessence. It's the moss that grows on the stone. It's the life that comes from nothing. It's things you can't understand.
All right.
I want to help.
Fair enough.
I do.
I know. Next time I will have specifics.
I actually think you're good people. And I know that not a lot of people do. But I've seen what happens when evil begets.
The namer. Give me the information needed to defeat the demon that lies before us. Did that do that right? That's Daryl saying that.
I'm letting people know that this is very much going to be the very last moments of tonight's episode. And we are going to zoom in very directly on Deacon and Oberon. You're asking me to give you the tools to defeat an angel of the Lord.
At the very least, I asked for the information on how to do it. An angel of the Lord, though. I think you just told me everything without telling me anything. Oh, fuck. We're going to have to just avoid that because, shit, that's bigger than me.
Reciprocity, Mr. Hill. You kill the mortal body. You send it back into the abyss. You put it into the black fire of hell. That is how you defeat it. This one specifically, because we are working with specifics. This is a fiend. This is a demon of deals. An angel who writes the very heavens. Put the stars in the sky. Breathed wind into the earth. you will need its name. Its name is Zadkiel.
You said Zakiel?
Zadkiel.
That's Daryl asking. Zadkiel. It's always fucking EL.
Reciprocity, Mr. Hill.
What would you ask of me in payment? Within reason.
There's no reason.
That does not kill me.
You won't die. Remind yourself every time that I cross your mind, and each time that we parlay, and when this is all over, what you asked for. Goodbye, Mr. Hill. And then he goes to hand you a sheaf of what appears to be calfskin.
I'm going to need you to send me that because Daryl will need to read that to understand what the fuck he just asked for.
Sure.
Yeah. Did he just tell me to be humble? You think I'm a bitch? The fuck? The worst thing for adventure.
You can put on your character sheet that you have forgotten the name, the existence, and every detail of Lorelei Hill.
Okay.
Folks, that's where we're going to end it for the night. Well, what a wonderful episode. A lot of tension, a lot of untangling, a lot of retangling, a lot of lines drawn in the sand, gravity established. You can join us next Saturday for the season finale of Season 3 of Sanguine Dominion as we close out the third act of 4 for our vampire story. Folks, this was a wonderful time. We're going to, as always, bemoan the fact that T-Pain doesn't allow us to raid anymore. And then we're going to, I think we're gonna raid into, once again, we might as well raid into Fuzka. Fuzka's always live when we're live. Spread that love. We might as well share a community. Absolutely. We're gonna do that. Boom. Follow us. Watch for our updates. Catch us on Tuesday. We're just gonna be playing Eat the Reich on Tuesday. But I haven't made the graphics yet. It's gonna be something a little different. So follow along.
We're gonna be curb stomping Nazis.
Yeah, hey, if you want to see us kill Nazis, tune in on Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
As the Another World crew for Cosmere takes on Eat the Reich. We'll catch you Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel. Catch you on the flip-flop. Goodbye.